I want to make the
A
tree
storm
house
is
into a whole
beginning to
bunch of
roll in.
wands.
Also, you're thinking wrong, Andy. You need to turn it into one giant collective wand that can cast a nuclear spell.
Oh god,
But yes.
what components for that be?
I don't know. For a nuclear-sized fireball, I'll figure that out for you one day, buddy, in case you need it. But yes, setting the stage here. A storm is beginning to roll in. You all have managed to get something to eat and get a bit of rest after preparing.
Oh, you're talking about in game. I thought you were telling us your internet was gonna fuck off.
No. It might now that you've said that, but
be quiet, Mark. Jesus.
But yes, a storm is beginning to roll in over the forest, and you all can pretty well hear in the distance that there have been a couple of skirmishes, but for the most part, there's just been a sort of unease. You can hear troops and camps off in the distance, and both sides know that they're pretty close to each other, but no one's quite ready to make the first move. And instead, it's a focus on preparation.
Warriors,
come out
pretty
and
much.
Play.
Question: isn't this the book to Critical Role?
Yes, because I freaking am excited about that. Time magic.
What a nerd!
You cannot call me a nerd. We are all
nerd.
playing D&D on our computers.
Necro was calling you a nerd.
That is true. Yeah, we are not agreeing.
I'm pretty sure that was Necro that was just like, nerd!
The one that has like a 10-page warlock backstory. Cool talk.
It's 3 pages. Get your back.
As of now. So.
I'm sorry. Am I able to work on my magical music box?
Yeah.
Is that what you're calling jerking off in the fire truck now?
I mean, I'm not in a fire truck. Not this time. I'm at home. I'm jerking off at home.
Okay.
So you just sit there and jerk off and listen to our voices? That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, I know, right?
In front of all these elves too. Have you no shame?
Hey, don't kink shame me.
I'm not kink shaming you. I'm just saying it's really, really weird.
You're kink shaming me. I don't
care. Oh, Aaron's doing flurry of blows.
You gonna file a complaint with HR?
Yeah.
Which one of us is HR?
Sure.
Me.
I'm pretty sure that Kenji's HR.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to represent that department. But yes, you can make checks to try to modify the item.
Okay. Hopefully, I'll be able to have me.
It is hentai. It means perverts.
Oh, I don't know, but can it use magical effects now?
I want to point something out. Necro isn't getting these offline and just posting the link here so the picture shows
he's got
up.
a
Necro
folder
has
with like
these
500
on
of
his.
these things.
Yeah, so do I.
Really?
Do you guys not?
No, I dedicate my hard drive for useful things.
These have existed for years. I've had this gallery. You guys need to step it up.
How many of those images have
Congratulations. You're now the proud owner of. Let's see.
Have the perfect
box
song for this.
I at least want a magical.
Yeah, I'm looking at these. Battle. I'm looking at these spells right now to make sure. Do a little bit of rolling on my end. So you tinker with the box, and next time you go to play Magic, you notice that you're having a little bit of trouble seeing, and then suddenly the box explodes with color, and your vision is wiped out for several seconds.
Oh shit!
What happened?
It seems your magic box, whenever you played your otherworldly music, cast color spray.
Oh,
At that
fuck.
time.
Well, what does it play? That's the important thing.
What does it play when it casts color spray?
YMCA.
Let me check your list here if you don't.
Young man.
Let me see
be
what
sure
32
to. Okay,
is.
32. Be sure to subtract 1 because of how it's all set up.
All right. I'll have to scroll back up here and find it because there's a
I'll
bit
try to
of
find it.
yeah, I don't have it saved.
Okay, so I see nothing wrong with this picture. What is she complaining about?
The duck song. It's playing the fucking duck song.
Shut up.
I don't know that song. I thought that was the chicken dance.
Eat a
Same
dick.
thing. They're both birds.
Let me
Birds of a
play.
feather get shot in the face together.
Wise words right there.
Yeah, from Darius. So, after you eventually recover your sight, but for now it seems to be attuned to that spell there, Handy. And as for the rest of you, as the night sort of goes on and the calm, oddly, it grows a bit. It actually seems pretty serene, but a little uneasy for a while. And then after a few minutes in this sort of silence, so the only thing you can hear, other than the distant cries of people preparing for war, is the rolling thunder. Tyan approaches you and asks, frankly, how you all are feeling prior to the conflict.
Not too good. A little bit nervous.
I mean, this isn't the best war song, but it works.
Can
Yeah,
I take the
strange.
box till this song plays?
These strange, these strange otherworldly tunes coming from this box actually seems to make things just more stressful.
You
Can
can
I-
see Soren is like visibly upset that this man clearly doesn't.
Can I
know
walk
shit about
over-
music.
Can I walk over and kick the box so it plays this song? The song. This is a war.
That would be up to Andy.
Song of the South, sweet potato pie, and shut my mouth. Gone to win. Ain't never coming back again.
But Tyan, he agrees and says, "Well, I'm afraid I'm not here to
Like this
tell you
song is
that."
the theme of this campaign.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm afraid I'm not here to give you any good news on that front. Frankly, you should be nervous. This very well could change the course of history in a particularly negative way if we're not careful. But I have a feeling that if we're smart, it could be positive.
I'm believing that
That
you're
I'm
in love with
you.
me.
Wait, you said if
Ah.
we're smart, we'd make it through? Then we're
Mhm.
gonna fucking die.
Who the fuck is Margaret Stormwalker?
I'll explain in a moment.
History's always when.
Skywalker.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I am a girl worth fighting for. Cue the music.
Okay, buddy.
Oh my god, I hate you so much.
Tyan pats you on the shoulder and says, "You and me both, friend." But For now, we have to
All my friends are
look at
dead.
things practically.
All my friends are dead. Wish them back, I said. All my friends are dead. Wish them back, I said. Wait, y'all never heard the Dragon Ball version of that song?
No.
Nope.
Ugh,
Nope.
you're in for a treat.
Anyway, we must look at this situation practically. It
You
wouldn't
can
be
look at your
wise
mom
for us-
practically.
Oh,
Like,
wrong character, buddy. Darius would say that, but
Darius would say that.
well, obviously they're going to approach from multiple directions, but we have reason to believe that they'll tailor their approach depending. So, frankly, you all know your own group's expertise better than I ever would. So,
I
I'll
don't.
ask you: would you? Well, you'll have to learn soon, because I know it's not exactly a fun choice to make, but you'll have to decide amongst yourselves whether you would prefer to reinforce where more frontal assaults are expected, or
Oh, are we gonna
deal
have to
with their
split
rather
the
nasty
party?
tricks.
Or do we have intel? Can we send?
Yeah,
Can he
he's basically
summon? He's a druid, right? He's like a high
Mhm.
level druid.
Quick, touch the world tree. It'll give us visions.
Can he? Yeah. Can he like speak with plants and shit and give us like their location?
yeah, he can do that. He has the knowledge on hand, but he's pointing out he basically gives you the rundown that it's difficult to get a read on some of their troops because there's one side to the south where they're basically the same way you all approach, where from what he can tell from the troops that he and his people can currently observe through, exactly like you said, speak with plants and things. It seems like they're shoring up a pretty heavy, just shocking off frontal assault there. However, certain other areas are strangely absent of any effort or manpower whatsoever. Where just before there were troops moving and there should be enemies. So he's obviously jumped to the conclusion, or at least considering the possibility now, that they are through some means, magical or otherwise, obscuring their approach and trying some more underhanded tactic. And even though they are reinforced or fortified on all sides, it's sort of difficult with the sheer overwhelming manpower that the enemy has to watch perfectly on either end. So um, it's kind of a difficult situation because without proper fortification here, it can be dangerous in terms of failing to defend against a frontal assault. But otherwise, they could very well pull out some sort of weapon or tactic that no one knows about on the other side and cause a whole lot of damage. So
You're protected from the lightning that teleports them in, right?
yes, the tree itself is, well, let's just say that I've had some degree of connection with it, and for now, if I'm in a calm state, I can manipulate its roots and help it protect itself against attacks, but only for a time. Magic will pour from the tree like rain, but if its physical defenses are breached, then the magic can soon follow.
Well, okay.
Traitor!
My music box is overloaded right now.
Yeah, go with that. Cool it, fools. What should we do?
Well, I'll
Do we
give you the
have,
information. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Do we have like spike traps, and pits on
Yeah.
all sides?
Yeah, it's a little heavier down here. They've kind of put in double time after they found out that there was a frontal assault happening here, but it's pretty well dug in on all sides. Tynes
All right.
explains that he has observed certain specific forces, and that giving you the information on your own might or allowing you to process the information
Oh
on
yeah,
your
that
own
was
might be a
before
better
Wrestle
idea.
Kingdom 12.
Oh yeah, that's a good video. But he says that he's observed specifically, obviously, a contingent of their purple paladins, especially on the southern end. However, the elven forces, they are mixed to a degree, but they seem to be more concentrated on the other end of the tree.
Unbreakable champion of the ring. That's not Kazuchika Okada.
And
Anyone else
specifically,
feel like that's the Alamo?
yeah, basically. Specifically, he mentions that on the northern end of the sort of northeastern end of this conflict is where he saw some worrying signs of what seemed to be conjurers or summoners.
I don't really care if you die.
Well,
Dragon
does
Ball
anyone
wish
have
you
any
got to
spells
life.
or big area effect spells so we could put like one person there or cast a spell or something?
I cast Fist, and that's it.
Yeah. What about the two new people to our crew?
I have wind wall.
Oh, that's good.
I stab shit and disappear and then stab it again.
I like that spell too. That's a really good spell.
Well, since you're new, do you want to prove yourself to the group by going up north
I
together?
mean, you're gonna
What?
die regardless.
I haven't proved them myself by giving you guys sodas and
No, that was
building all
getting
these
you
spike
back
traps.
to neutral from the negative earlier.
Look, whatever. You guys haven't been impressed by my interdimensional musical tunes.
I'm definitely not impressed by your music, if you could call it that.
We fought a snake, lizard, dragon that could wipe a city off a map. Your magic
Well,
sound
boo-hoo.
box does not impress us.
Well, why don't you use it then?
It's tired.
I'm just saying, it seems like a perfect time to use it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
gonna
well.
shout. Yeah, I'm just gonna shout the other end. I called my mom.
Yeah, I'm not sticking around for that. So, which way's the back?
Yeah, so he just to sum it up, basically, would you prefer to start off by resisting the worst of the physical assault or the worst of the magical assault?
Ugh.
Hmm.
I mean,
Should we
could
split
probably do-
50-50 or just have like a scout up
how
there?
about we don't split
I
parties?
think you guys should. Here's what I recommend as DM: is split the party so everybody goes to an individual battlefield. And,
Yeah, you're
Wait,
not gonna, you're
wait,
not gonna hit me
Kenji,
with the Order
How
66.
many fights are happening simultaneously?
Well, TPK.
yeah, this is Order 66. You're right. You figured me out.
No, I'm
Order
actually
66.
serious. Like, how many campaigns are we fighting right now? In terms of war. We
what
know
do you-
there's a north and there's a south. Is there an east and a west fighting too?
Okay, calm down, Dicky boy.
I mean, there's gonna be fighting on all sides of the tree, but it seems like they are consolidating most of their physical forces on just pushing through from the south, the same way you guys came, and off to the east, sort of far enough away to be away from the fighting and off to the northeast, rather far enough to be away from the physical assault, close enough to lend aid if need be. It seems like they're consolidating a lot of their magic there and coming from
Should we
between the
take
mountains.
them out so they have no reinforcement?
Yeah, I mean, basically, it looks like they're getting close to marching and kicking things off, and so it's which one you want to be in range to respond to.
It actually might be better to like just quickly rush out north and take them out, and then come back and
Yeah.
like save the day.
How
I don't know how
far-
you.
How far is that comparatively?
Tyan nods and says, "Well, it would be wise to keep them from finishing their rituals." He kind of runs his hand along one of the roots and takes a few moments, closes his eyes, and then says, "If you move quickly, then you should be able to reach there within the hour."
Quick question,
Ooh.
because I was kind of unconscious for most of the session last week. Who the hell is this?
He leader of elves.
She was previously sort of technically second in command of a circle of druids called the Circle of Swords that you met, or some of the party met whenever they first went after Tyan after the war. She was
Shit,
second in
charisma
command because
hit on her.
technically the leader was another one of these trees, but the tree was destroyed.
I don't have the charisma hit on her. Never mind. Just throw out
Well,
that Spider-Man. Hey,
well, I'll help hold off the physical attackers in the south as
That's
much as
what
I
the-
can.
that's what the statues are for.
Oh.
Look at them all. They're all JoJo posing. That's not
Yeah.
how I set them up.
Well, I think they look fabulous regardless.
That is not how I set them up.
Oh
Why are they posing
my
like that?
good!
Holy shit!
Are you looking at me?
Oh, I'm not.
Useless,
all fun and
useless,
games.
useless, useless, useless.
It's all fun and games until the statues start going.
Fucking.
It's all
Fucking
fun and
they
games until
break-
statues start radiating Japanese kanji.
Yeah. Menacing.
He's narrating in Japanese kanji. They break out of their porcelain, and then the Aztec
The
dubstep starts
freaking pillar
playing.
man shows up.
Yeah, right before the battle, I'm gonna go awaken my pillar, my masters.
Yes.
What? You challenging me?
Oh, you're approaching me.
Oh, it's useless, 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 useless.
Muda.
Let's hightail it out of here, Smokey.
What?
Yeah, it's time to use my ultimate weapon. What's that? My legs to run away. Run, Smokey.
Good time. I'm glad everybody here is. Most people here anyway have seen it. But all right. Any I guess last decision. Need to come to some sort of agreement about where y'all prefer to reinforce.
I don't trust that we'll be able
I'm
to
going
be
to the
back
mages,
in
and then once we clear that out, I'm gonna make my way back.
Making my
Alright.
way downtown, walking past faces past, and I'm home now.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
All right. So the current what he's proposing then is that you all try to rush out early and deal with the mages before they can get their preparations finished, and then make your way back south to back up the main force. Anybody got any problems with that?
Let's
Um,
do it.
It's an hour away
Sure.
running. I don't trust
I
we'll
don't
be
know.
back in time. They're already. Are they? Wait, is the South Force marching or are we just?
I mean, I would say they're at. As far as them, you can't literally see them right now, but it's Helm's Deep. Whenever they're all just waiting and the storm's coming in, and they all know that just
Yeah.
over around the corner they're there. It's sort of that situation. Both armies know that within less than half an hour probably they could be at war, but just getting ready for that.
So if it
Yeah.
takes like an hour to get there,
No, definitely not an hour. I guess I should.
It's
It'd
an
be closer
hour
to like
there and
half an
back?
hour. Yeah, close enough to a half an hour to actually
Here's
reach the point.
here's
So it
the
would be an
thing.
hour, but there and
My
back. Yeah.
my thinking is if their whole point is to have them as support, we take out the support and then it's just the ground troops versus the elves. That their magic is essentially, well, not essentially, mostly gone, but it's a good amount that's gone. Who the fuck is Marge?
Yeah, just crowd controlling a bunch of regular soldiers and some knights. Like we could do that. I think I can just like fear and shatter them, and they're gone.
what's the elves? What's our forces look like? Like,
Well, you are backed up by a small tribe of barbarians, human barbarians. So they're most of those are kind of bruisers and shock troops. So they'll be doing most of the heavy hitting. But the vast majority, in fact, of the elves that you all have on your side are druids that have broken away from their own kingdoms or civilizations because they're sort of right now being treated similar to wizards in the human kingdom. So
No,
So what
no
you're telling me
ranger
is we don't have a
types.
good melee group.
yeah, you have a pretty good amount of druids, and then you have a small force of very powerful melee fighters, but not a lot of rangers. Not in particular. No, just a couple javelins and axes, throwing hammers.
uh,
Most of that is
look,
being handled magically.
look. If y'all don't need help up north to handle the spellcasters and all, I'll Asher will stay behind and support the other troops down south.
Andy, are you pulling a Toki already and switching character?
What?
No,
Who is Marge?
I will explain momentarily.
Marge.
I'll explain momentarily.
What's going on?
Do we have a new
So
player? What the
no,
hell?
no, no.
No,
So
I'm not doing anything.
Handy, if you want to stay behind, you can. But I just at least want to mention out of character to you that things will probably be slow on your end for a while if you do that, because I'm obviously having to take care of several battles in that case. So
Oh well.
You just told us.
I will go. Look,
well,
I
I
will
mean,
go
I mean,
to
the thing is, basically, fighting is going to break out momentarily. There's no way you're going to make it there and then back before a fight has broken out. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
which
what I was
order
afraid of.
you want to, right? Which order you want to deal with. That was the
Actually,
case already, but
wait. Like I'm okay. I was saying this as like someone who's thinking rationally.
yeah,
I want to
yeah.
go where the fight is. That my character wants to go where the fight is, so I will. I'll stick with.
I mean, to try to give this an idea of scale, this is essentially a full-on siege. So there's going to be fighting on all sides and pockets of the forest that you all will never see. But the two main forces are this frontal assault and this pocket of mages or whatever they are that seem to be gathered on the other side. And so I thought the current plan, according to the party, is rush at the mages first and then try to make your way back down to support things. But within the hour, the fight will have broken out all over the forest anyhow. And so, assuming you don't run into resistance on the way, even if you rushed, you wouldn't be able to make it around before fights have started on both sides. It's just which fight do you want to be there to immediately respond to? If you rush now at one side, you could probably get there before hand and be the ones to actually start the fight, but that would be up to you all.
I don't know. I'm kind of
Fang would be
split.
more useful in case they rushed at the south.
Me? Yeah. Like, look. Like, if it'll help the party and all that, I'll stay behind, and it'll help me. Like, I don't know, prove myself after our disastrous fucking meetup. Sure, I'll stay behind.
Yeah, like I said, it's up to you. I wanted to mention it because I don't want it to be a situation where they're in a fight for like an hour, and because you're in a different location, there's not as much going on for you. So
Oh well, I mean,
it's a
it makes
split party
sense.
situation. So
I understand it.
And
In
unfortunately,
this
this is
situation,
the
it makes sense.
freaking. Unfortunately, splitting the party makes sense in this situation. Unfortunately.
yeah, I mean, I can still run both fights at once, but there's going to be an odd disconnect between the party for that reason. So if you're okay with it, with
I mean, if
having
you're
a bunch
okay with
of
it, I'm okay with it.
NPCs on your side, it's whatever your character will do because you'll get to participate either way, and eventually the party will be able to meet back up. But
yeah,
Fuck it.
Um,
Fang's
I'll stay in the
staying at the
south.
south gate fighting the melee people.
all right,
Guess Aaron's going north then. Just leaving his pillar men.
I'm going up north. Yeah.
all right. Lawrence, you have a preference?
North will probably be where the highest casualty might be at.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of pretty heavy magic going around, and people aren't going to be
Yeah,
able to pull their
spell
punches.
slinging.
So.
I don't think I go south.
All right, you're going to stay behind. All right, so then you guys are planning to move out with a small force then to handle things up north. Tyan asks if you want any assistance there. Not he can't go personally because he's going to work on batting away battalions of people with roots, but he could try and send someone to back you up if that would make you more comfortable.
Yes, please. 2-1 mages is not a good idea.
Okay, and he nods and says that he will notify some druids to move along with you. And now I will explain who this Dwarvish Lady Marge is. So we found out earlier this evening that Roll20 is cool and wiped Toki's character sheet, and so he's going to be playing a guest character for this session until his sheet gets fixed for next one.
Are you kidding
So,
me?
yeah, wiped his character to level 1 and deleted all his features. And,
really? God damn. So
not all his features, but it deleted all of his stuff that relating to his class and everything. So it basically just has his racials and some other basic stuff.
So is Darlene just malfunctioning inside my box?
That is up to
Phrasing.
there's okay, buddy.
It doesn't even have those. It has halfling stats instead of automatrons.
God damn. That's
Yeah, nice.
terrible.
It's beautiful. So he can or I guess Darlene can stay behind to help or whatever, but it will be in a sort of off-screen capacity for the most part because it's currently stated as a level 1 of the wrong race. And
I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna take a bird with me. It
Yeah.
follows me anyway, so I guess it's coming with me.
Oh, is my fairy dragon anywhere to be found?
yes, Puck is
Fairy dragon.
he is
You
reunited
named
with
your
you.
fairy dragon Puck.
I did.
I named
But yes, because I think the fairy
Phoenix Rodon.
dragon.
So if we die, do we reincarnate, or does that just mean we're dead?
No, we get turned into gargoyles. Don't you know, Puck?
I'm thinking ReZero. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking gargoyles.
I'm thinking ReZero. Puck is a magical spirit being that is like 30,000 times
Midsummer
powerful
Night's
than
Dream.
God.
You uncultured swine.
Puck
It's from a
is
Midsummer Night's
a-
Dream.
Puck is like a 9-year-old fairy dragon. He not the most powerful.
Or he's a satyr pretending to be a fairy dragon to gain your trust, and they screw us.
I mean, that could be it too. I don't know. Depends on what Kenji has in mind.
But yes, So Toki, you can go ahead and we already worked out this entrance, so you can go ahead and bring your character in and make a decision of, I guess, which side you would like to reinforce.
Which side I would like to reinforce?
Yes,
Okay,
unless you would
so
prefer to play your level 1 character, which is fine with me, but
as
presumably
long
that a
as when
great
I'm
sword?
done playing my level 1 character, it's level 15.
Unless she gets one hit KO.
So where is it? This is Puck,
What is this, Adventure League?
but also Lawrence. You hear Darius on the rock. Hey, jackasses.
Hmm.
Wait, what? How did you? What?
Is she taking a bath again?
No, I'm sending you help. Set the rock in the middle of a clearing and step 20 feet away.
Set the rock in the water. Got it.
Throw the stone down range towards the south.
Let he without sin cast the first stone.
And
So when the stone hits the ground, there's a big puff of smoke, and then there's a large building in its place with a
Um,
with a sign that says Marge's shoppy.
neat.
yeah, you all immediately notice that there are lots of dwarven motifs on the shop. There you go.
I wish I had money.
Looks like Iron Forge.
Well, this is strange. What is? Let's go see what's going on.
I
The
guess.
door
Type of
burst
water
open
fight?
as a 4 foot tall old lady dwarf steps out in full plate mail, carrying two warhammers and a shield with what the fuck is his name? With Thor's signia on it.
Hmm.
Forgot Thor.
Hmm.
Well, are you the bunch of scrubs I'm supposed to be helping?
Um,
oh god,
perhaps.
You
Great
called for
Irish
help,
accent.
didn't you?
you didn't know what we were expecting.
The name's Margaret Stormwalker. You can call me Marge.
So she has blue hair.
She has gray hair.
Marge.
Is it in a bumblebee style?
It's kind of pulled back, tight to her forehead. She's definitely been in the military at some point.
Neat. Can we move now?
Which way you going, old lady?
Which way do you need me?
Do you prefer to swing at mages or at warriors?
I like people that gather around. They're easier to kill that way.
I like to move it.
So the people
like
that
to
bring
move it.
monsters. Got it.
So which way are we going? North, south, east, west?
Well, right now, just going north is me and Aaron. Is that correct? Everyone else is staying down south.
How do we
All
go
right,
from, hey, we're all going north to everyone's going south with these two guys?
I'll
Yeah.
go with the pasty faced ones.
Yeah, take the paladin and let's go. You're
Aaron's a
paladin,
wood
right?
elf. He's not pasty.
You look pasty to me.
That was out of character, you dope.
That's because he avoids the sun.
All right, let's go. Hop to it.
All right. Lead the way, whoever. Like, we have a guide, right? Because we don't really know where the fuck we are.
Yeah, a druid follows you, or I guess leads you, and another one follows you. So you all head to the forest, and at this point, the storm's picking up. It's pretty heavy, and it's difficult to see. You seems like you're moving kind of slowly, but the druid assures you that it's for caution, as you can see even through the trees, lights and things, enemy movement, and eventually,
It's pouring down rain, right?
yeah, it is.
I'm going to stealth then, using my Mask of the Wild feature.
All right.
I did
Hey,
a
is
shit
that the wood
job.
elf thing?
Wow, what the fuck, roll 20? We're gonna. All right.
That's
yeah,
what you're
no,
starting off
fuck it.
with. Is that the wood elf? Are you talking about the wood elf feature?
Yeah.
Or
Damn, you have advantage too.
Oof, that is not good.
all right, yeah. Let me set things up, and meanwhile I'll narrate. So
It makes sense. There's a fire creature following me.
yeah, he doesn't seem to be enjoying the rain, unfortunately for him. But it kind of works in your favor because it dulls his flames a little bit and makes it more difficult to spot him.
He's hissing in the sky.
Well, just give him away.
Steam, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not helping Aaron's efforts. In fact, that's why he had so much trouble.
Steam was obscuring.
I think if somebody hears, they're sitting there waiting for the battle, and they suddenly hear coming through. They're probably gonna be a little curious as to what's going on. But so you
So what you're saying is I need to find a. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm ready. Just talking to myself.
oh okay, just having a good old time there. But when the rain kind of hits a heavier point, the druid finally leads you all at a quick pace and tells you to rush across this clearing. And as you do, you can feel a sudden tension to the air, this kind of heaviness. And you realize it's not just the atmosphere, it's not just the weather or the pressure of the oncoming battle. There's definitely a tangible, you can especially notice this, Soren, a tangible presence of magic. It's it almost has the same effect that you feel like it's thick enough to cling to you through the air, similar to a humid rainforest or jungle or something. Even through the rain, you can pretty clearly feel this.
Okay. I'll subtly tell people where I think they're going, like with hand signals, or I'll just message. I'll just message them.
Okay.
I
And,
roll my eyes and keep moving.
the druid finally comes to a stop, and you see the one following you kind of shifts into some sort of crawling creature. It's difficult to see. Well, I guess Aaron, with your passive perception, you can see he shifts into some sort of lizard and scurries off toward the another clearing. And now you all realize that the heavy feeling of magic in the air and the tension is joined by sound. It sounds like incantations, chants, those sorts of things.
And there was something in the air that night. The stars so bright. Fernando. Fucking kind of spell are they casting?
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Very different songs.
I
Do
know,
either of you
right?
speak? Does anyone following going up north speak Draconic?
I do.
Okay. Can you make me a perception check, Soren?
I speak the language of punch and shit.
Universal
known as
language
primordial.
violence. Okay, so you can't make out everything that they're hearing through the rain, Soren, but you catch a few words in Draconic. And you hear the words raise, you hear the word fire, and you hear waste.
Did you say raise? It's trying to. I heard the word raise.
Well,
yeah,
sounds
Yeah,
like
you
I
heard
need to go
these at
stop
different
that.
points. Yeah. It's in
Karen's
Draconic,
being-
and it's in an almost poetic or rhythmic sort of way. Like they are rhyming words and things, like you might in say a song or poem.
I'm gonna message people saying that I think they're trying to summon some sort of fire puzzle, fiery elemental. Who knows? Maybe a phoenix again. All right, are we gonna spring the trap? We're all. I think we should like circle the edge of where the trees are and try to surround them in different angles.
The
I
druid
agree.
that's with you agrees, and he says that he's just received a message from the other druid.
There
that,
is
okay. that there is a small circle of summoners, and that we should move up to get a better look at where they are. They seem to be surrounding some sort of pit, so that's not.
Normally, I appreciate your efforts, Soren, but I have a 2-word strategy that I like to employ at times like this. It's called Leroy. No, I'm kidding.
I'm down for Phoenix Bomb. That's all I'm saying. Phoenix Bomb works for me.
I said Leroy Jenkins, sir.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna kill that Phoenix and use it as a bomb.
You kill the Phoenix, Aaron's going to kill you.
I assume that's part of like the Leroy Jenkins plan.
Yeah.
Just go in and spike it into the ground.
Yeah, just end zone celebration. Dude.
Immediately followed
enough,
by the freaking by the longest yard style drop kick to you.
Yeah, funnily enough,
I'm
they actually
stepping the fuck out of here.
they actually put in a specific thing that, if I remember correctly, that the egg is invulnerable to all damage for that reason, because otherwise if the egg weren't invulnerable to damage, then according to the rules, you could just infinitely use the egg as a grenade. Because all that happens with the Phoenix does is it explodes in place, and then out of the ashes comes the egg. So
technically, you can still use the
invulnerable.
egg as a weapon. You just have to drop it from extremely high up and make that thing crater style.
Yeah, it would.
Or
I mean, yeah, at that
like
point you do have an
magical
So
indestructible.
you do know fall damage has a cap, right?
Yeah, it does.
20d6.
Yeah, it does. But when you hit something's falling from a nice height and it hits the ground and people around it, it's still gonna hurt.
Mythbusters, can you kill somebody if you drop a phoenix egg from the Empire State Building?
Adam and Jamie are on the case.
I'm gonna need you guys to make stealth rolls now if you're trying to be stealthy,
Hell yeah. Let's go.
because
There
you're
we
actually
go.
moving up onto the battle map. No. Okay. I don't remember. Did Marge follow?
Yes.
Marge, are you at all trying to be stealthy here?
Yeah, she'll give it a go.
Survey says 8.
Oh no, you're wearing full plate. I forgot
Yep.
about that. Fuck.
I'm wearing
So,
full plate, but I have
you.
I'm a dwarf, so it doesn't
Oh, that's
reduce my
right.
speed. And then there's something else I have. that makes
I don't
it
think anything's.
dwarf. No reduced speed, squat nimbleness. Oh, that means that. Oh no, I have full speed, so it's an 8.
Yeah.
I just move
So
at 30 feet
I
like
imagine
everybody
we've all
else now.
moved away from her, and so we're all hiding in
Not
our place.
yeah,
me.
and
you are
watching
moving nimbly,
clank,
and you
clank,
just
clank, clank.
you just hear click 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 click. Click.
Fucking
It's like a
idiot.
tool chest, and people start to be
What's really messed up
alerted
is
in
that's
the
exactly
distance.
where I was going with that freaking Home Alone tool chest
Yeah,
falling out.
exactly. Tool chest fall into the stairs. Yep. But your people begin to be
As
alerted.
soon as I realize I'm not stealthy enough, I'm just gonna fucking run straight into this shit.
I'm
Wielding
assuming
both
by this time we're in
wielding
position and
both
she
of
just
the
starts clicking.
warhammers.
All right, hang on. I'll put you guys on the map and have you roll initiative
Yeah.
here in a second.
In my
Yeah,
opinion,
we're gonna come out the backside and then blow them up.
we're stealth, and I'm nowhere near sworn because I don't trust him. He does nothing but talk about killing my phoenix, and we're just in position waiting.
Definitely want to kill that phoenix. Gonna do it someday.
We're just in position waiting. We're waiting, and all of a sudden, like, what's the signal? Clank, 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 clank. That's the signal.
Mine, 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 mine.
What is that? I don't know, but it sounds strangely like.
Okay, so as you guys come out of the clearing, you
I'm
see
still stealth.
some. Oh yeah, as you all move up close enough, you see some
I'm
disturbing
still looking at
things.
the tree.
Fortunately, you don't see that many people. You only see 4 coming to view, but the pit that they're staring into and chanting over is a bit more interesting. I'll switch maps now. You guys will be at the ridge at the bottom left of the map. I'll ping it for you. You guys are down here.
Oh no!
I'm still
Are they trying to
looking at
summon
the
a
tree.
Dracolich? No.
You're pinging, but it's not happening.
Uh,
Oh, there it is.
yeah.
Why don't you GM ping? You know, the kind of ping that brings us to the point you're pointing at.
Sir, I'm still looking at the tree.
I'm looking at skull.
Oh, never mind. I just restarted the roll 20. I'm looking at a skull now.
Beautiful skull.
So where was Marge clanking out of?
She was kind of over here at this hill.
Okay.
Like you all were kind of climbing around the hill, and as soon as she realized that they saw her, she just rushed up. Yeah. And now they turn. Some of them keep chanting, but they all turn to look at you, and we'll roll initiative. Aaron, yeah, okay, down there, roughly where you would be. And pull up the turn order. Okay.
But I'm Aaron motherfucking Balar. Phoenix Slayer extraordinaire. I couldn't get closer. Poopy.
You're slower
I
than the
I
dwarf.
love the Dex characters that rules the shit initiative.
You're a
Oh
Dex
fuck! They're
character
trying
too.
to make it freaking Dragon Lich.
Oh fuck.
Why else is
Yeah.
there a dragon skull in there?
No matter, I still have the element of surprise.
They don't have a real dragon body though. You need one.
They have a
You
skull.
need a full body for a lich.
Yeah,
need a
I'm pretty
full
sure you need a
body.
full body for a Dracolich.
I mean, have you seen
Did-
that? Have you played
I
that
mean, it's like-
Canterous game where like the Hydra head just kind of ran around town, terrorizing
I mean, have
shit?
you not watched Full Metal Alchemist? The Full Metal Alchemist is not the one in Full Metal.
I have not watched Full Metal Alchemist.
Jesus Christ, Kenji!
What the fuck?
That doesn't
How?
include video.
How
It
many
doesn't
is
include the
that?
videos library.
What the hell?
Why
does not
so
include
many?
videos
How is
library.
that even
So many
possible?
gigs.
7 gigs of
75
pictures.
gigs of pictures.
Are we pictures of what? First of all,
I have
Well, there's
1,100
his paladin
folders.
set,
So
his orc set, his dwarf set.
that does
his
not
elf
include my
set.
videos library. That's all backed up on my external hard drive. But
and then the porn.
No, actually, just literally 0% of it. So if
Don't you lie to me. Don't you lie to us.
48,000
I'm telling the truth, I have
images.
1,100 folders.
And you're trying to tell me not
Christ,
one of
man, you need a life.
48,921 files. I'm sorry, 48,921 pictures.
How?
He almost has
Why?
50,000 pictures.
Very
Yeah,
carefully.
1,100 fucking folders, for fuck's
This dude's
sake.
ridiculous. This dude, Kenji, why?
How many years of
I worry about
archiving
your
is
The
computer.
this?
better part of a decade.
That explains it.
How is your computer even working?
I mean,
Very carefully.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so with that with that aside, you all spot this fun mess. Let's see if maybe one of them will get lucky and surpass your 17, but it's not
I am still the
likely.
stealth.
You are still in stealth. This is important to note.
Oh, I would have bonus action also activated my sword if that's
Okay,
kind of
yeah,
a
I'm not
given.
gonna hassle you over that. Well,
Yeah,
they both rolled
especially
the
we have a
same initiative.
surprise. It's not like they surprised us. Like I was prepared. Yeah.
They're just like, what is that clinking? Is that a dwarf?
I know your kind.
Why is there a dwarf running? Why is she swinging dual warhammers? What the fuck is going on here?
Why is she so
Soren, you are
old?
first.
Okay, so
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Shatter at 3rd level.
All right.
Oh, fucking tight.
oh great.
Beautiful. So I get some saves here.
Love that. Love that one.
Yeah, you
Okay,
have
one
to,
D8.
right?
Yeah, you're better off just casting it 2nd level.
Well,
Yeah,
It's
they
like
all
full damage.
they're all fail.
well, I accidentally was for rolled the other one, but a 7 and then a natural 20 for a 21. So
Okay, so the nat 20 passes.
one guy makes it. Yeah, I'll say that this guy farthest makes it.
So they all take 12 except for that one dude who takes 6.
It takes
Yeah,
6.
10-foot radius, so definitely they all get smashed. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
I'll bonus action inspire my good old new dwarf psychopath who's running at them with a slam on my loot. The new fancy one. And this is the +2, so you get a D8 and then you add +2 to whatever you roll.
So what type of bard are you? Can this go to my attack rolls too?
No, it's not. It's not.
Well,
Goss
all of them go into
style.
attack rolls, but they can't go.
Oh,
to
just not
rolls.
damage. Yeah, just not damage.
All right.
All ability checks, saves, and also attack rolls.
Do.
Alrighty. Marge. You and her.
Well, hello there, gentlemen.
Hello there.
We're women.
Ah, well, that's not about the matter anyway, so
Are you an equal opportunity employer? All right. Can you post
also
destructive wave for us?
How do you have that?
where'd he go? Come back here.
That is a level 5 paladin spell. Or 5th level
Wait,
paladin
what?
spell. How do you have that?
Yeah, I don't have any 5th level spells.
That's because you're not pure.
That's true.
You fucking cross
Okay.
breeder.
Paladins don't get
Jesus
5th level
Christ.
spells to like 7th,
I'm not a
8th level, my
fucking
dude.
paladin.
Oh my god, you're a wizard.
He's a warlock.
You guys are going
What
for
was
the
it?
fancy options here.
Don't
Is he a
boo.
bard?
No, he's a handbook class.
Are you a war cleric?
No,
Bard?
no. He was right on the money with the cleric, but I'm not a war cleric.
Oh, cleric of what is it? Thunder, storm,
Yeah,
Tempest, yes.
cleric.
tempest. Yeah.
Also, let's go with a channel divinity.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I thought. Because I was going to say destructive wave is destructive wrath. Okay. Because destructive wave is like a 5th level paladin spell.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 5th level spell, but he's a level 10 pure cleric, so
And he can only do it twice a day anyway, right?
yeah. All right, so
So
max
30
damage instead of rolling.
plus.
So you
plus-
just
What is max damage for this spell? 30? No, 60.
oh, did
60.
you want that to be okay? Obviously, thunder, so you can max it with your channel.
Everybody right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Eat shit.
Oh shit.
So they take
Creature you
30
choose within
freaking-
30 feet.
so they take 30 thunder damage automatically.
Yeah, that's Tempest Cleric for you.
So they're at 47 damage.
Except for that one guy.
Unless, they make some saves.
Well, I had an opening encounter.
Oh shit!
Well, dang.
Well,
What the
I'm glad I
fuck?
stayed behind.
You bunch of fucking Ponzis.
You all hear more across the distance as people begin to are a short distance away from you as other mages begin to head your way, but the actual ritual caster encounter didn't even last one round, so nobody else could show up.
Damn.
So
Fuck
technically,
this
out of initiative-
dragon.
Is there any magic still like here in this area?
there's a lot of there are ingredients and rituals and things set up all around.
I'm gonna dispel all that shit right
no,
now.
use it to summon your own dragon.
I'm going to start moving into position while
It's
I'm
gone.
still stealth so they
Fuck
can...
that.
So you're gonna move in a position with stealth?
Yeah, so I can when they come down, I can just pick one of them off, the last one off, and just duck back into the bushes with them.
All right, go ahead and roll stealth then.
I'll just be hiding.
I've been stealth this whole time.
Oh, you're right. You never left stealth. Oh, okay. Soren, are you also gonna stealth, or are you just hanging
No,
out?
I'm hanging out. I just spelled all this fucking weird dragon shit, ritual magic.
You realize
dead.
now.
Where is
You realize
Aaron?
now that it's actually conjuration. It doesn't seem like necromancy. It doesn't seem like they were so much seeking to revive this dragon as using it as a point of focus for maybe some other dragon-related magic they were casting. And upon closer inspection, even though most of their bodies are gone out from the deep, you actually notice that these have nothing to do with the Kingsmen or the elves. These seem pretty similar to the elemental cultists that you fought way back whenever you went to that ruin.
Oh, so there's.
You mean I could have had a dragon lich as my elemental master? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying I just killed my chance to ride a dragon lich? You bastard.
No, but I'm saying that you realize now that there might be another faction involved in this.
To be fair, it could have still been a dragon lich. Who's to say the body isn't buried underneath? And the head
Wait. Wasn't this the guy who like is in Waterdeep, who's in like the secret council with the mask? Wasn't he at the old ruin?
Look around for him.
Yeah, he
Yes, he
was.
was.
Glad you remember that.
Doesn't he control that cult? So these are his
He
people?
showed up after the fight. I don't think he said was with them.
It's after the fight. It's not clear, but I'm glad you remembered that.
Our first character change.
It's just an idea, Soren.
Aaron's
It's a very
holding
interesting connection.
Aaron's holding the phoenix like
You
when
might be
when they
onto
come
something.
Ah,
show up,
I
you
knew
freeze
it!
fire on them.
Fucking conspiracies.
So I'm just gonna I'm so waiting for them to pass me up. Like they all run by me, I just stand up and squeeze the phoenix, just freeze fire on them, and I just duck back in the trees.
They're in the trees.
Flamethrower.
It's all fun and games until the trees start speaking Zestvian.
Oh god. Oh god.
But yes, in fact, after a few moments, you see mages of different sorts come rushing your way. They come from up here and pass you. Tell me, I guess,
the red
ping
mage.
me where you would want to attack whenever they get to that range, and
Well,
I'll stop them and put their tokens down because they're heading. I'll show
essentially,
you. They're coming like that way.
right. Essentially, what I'm doing is when they get a little bit past, most of them get past me to like clearly deal with the threat that is the freaking
You want to
crazy
deal with the one in
person.
the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and see if the phoenix. I'm asking the phoenix if it can breathe fire. If not, then I'm just gonna start wailing.
I mean, it doesn't really give you a coherent answer. It puffs a little bit of flame. Seems like it could.
That's a yes. Do it.
So you see. Let me set these out.
Like, so I want you to imagine Aaron is hiding in the rain, holding this thing, and when they get past, he's gonna pop up and just go squeeze, just push on its sides a little bit so it spews fire. Like, aha! Necro, I don't even know what this is from, but of course you have.
So this contingent of guys run past. You see them or you hear them yelling at each other, sometimes in common, sometimes in Ignan, and mainly the mages and the pyromancers are yelling at each other. You fools! Why did we have to plan this attack in the rain? Things like that.
I just stand up, go, just from right behind them, just. Whoop, and just
Don't make excuses because it's raining.
Find them. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Should we roll initiative?
You should roll initiative. Let me find this.
But Aaron gets a surprise round, right?
He does, yeah. Go ahead and roll initiative ahead of time, though.
Did you click on my initiative for me? I'm upstairs right now.
God dang it, Toki.
I'm just going to use Potion of Fire Breath rules for this. So, oof.
Wow. Why did you roll it? God dang it. This is what happens when the GM rolls.
And on
Also,
this
why is there a
Pyromancer
right there?
And he just... Oh, no. Yeah, it's not supposed to be there. So, there we go. We'll pull back the curtain a little bit. That was one of the... They were going to summon that to defend themselves if Goss hadn't dispelled it. Or Soren hadn't dispelled it. So...
It was going to be a spooky bad guy.
Yeah, I mean those definitely those weren't the big
things.
things, but those were going to be like their bodyguard, so to speak. And then you just straight up one shot the encounter and dispelled the magic. So you don't have to worry about that anymore.
It's fine. Hey, we're good at this game.
Hey, at least
I'm
someone
proud of
didn't
you.
wish for a meteor to crash down and
Yeah, I'm
destroy 10-mile radius of everything.
I'm very proud of this party. Very proud. Totally.
He's also
You say
very
that like a
pissed.
joke.
Yes, no, of course he is. He's pissed off. Like,
It's fine.
damn it, it was a perfect encounter. It would have been good, but
It was not a perfect encounter. Don't worry.
if it weren't for you meddling party members and your stupid robot.
Why don't you guys just run the game then, huh? If you want to delete everybody, huh?
Now you know how I feel, Kenji. When I set up an encounter and people are just like, that was hard. It was like, y'all just killed everything. How was it fucking hard?
Look how they massacred my boys.
Yeah,
Not like this.
Kenji, you weren't
Not
there
like
for it. You weren't there for
I-
it, but he had all the high levels in one room, and we killed one of them at level 5.
I cared
Well,
for
I
those
almost
NPCs like
unlocked
they
his
were my
level 10 to
children.
death. I almost unlocked his level 10 to death in the arena. Almost. If I was literally one hit away, but I missed.
Yeah, that was hilarious. He had all the big bads in the room, and it's like we just focused on one and just took him down. There, like he got so far away from the rest of the group they couldn't teleport him, and we killed him. We're like, okay, cool, yeah.
Anyway, you hit
He
this
was really high level.
this one with the Phoenix Fire, and he just kind of the fire seems to dance off of him a bit, and he turns with a fireball forming in his hand and glares an angry fiery glare at both of you. Technically,
Fire
you
breath
have a
only hits
surprise.
one of them.
Yeah, potion
Okay.
at currently yes, because I'm currently for the lower level, or I guess lower maturity. I'm essentially using potion of fire breath rules.
That's fine.
So.
I thought fire breath was a.
The Phoenix Fire Breath is insane, but I have to find it. It's a fully grown Phoenix Fire Breath is like actually I don't even think it has. Does it have Fire Breath? It does not have Fire Breath actually. It just
Huh?
it doesn't have Fire Breath. It just has a fire form where it exists in body. It does breath of damage basically. So
Is he
that's what
peeing?
that is. No, I think he's getting something to
Poor
drink.
T.
I'm gonna hit
Anyway,
this guy. I'm
all
gonna
right,
hit
go
this
ahead.
guy a lot. Hopefully. This is
Also,
all
it's Soren
advantage,
and
you know?
Margaret again for the initiative. So
I'm doing
Tokyo.
the same thing. I'm just gonna move a little bit closer and then do a shatter.
All right, so go ahead and roll your attacks, Aaron.
Hold on. Because I was too lazy to make the token for this. Leave me alone. What's it called for this? Poop, 26. 26 in him.
Yeah, it hits him. I mean,
7 sidekick. Next. 28. Burn a key point for some flurry of blows.
are you focusing one guy with this?
Yeah,
All
I'm
this?
hitting. I'm just beating the crap out of this guy right now.
All right.
Is he dead?
No.
How dare you make me use all my attacks on you? Well, he's bound to be because he is how do you say
Vulnerable.
what the hell's vulnerable?
That hits.
Shut up.
14 hits. Oh shit.
Oh no.
22.
14 does not. I thought
It's a 22.
you're right. I thought you had an advantage.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah. They
Oh, are you
never saw me
recklessly
coming.
attacking?
They never saw me coming.
Oh no, you only get hit. You only get advantage
Oh.
for the first hit coming from hidden.
Poop.
I mean, all those still hit except for the last one, but
I mean, I didn't say it, so I didn't reckless. But there's I forgot to do one thing though.
did you include your
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
There you go. I was gonna say your damage didn't seem right. Okay, yeah, that
13, 19, 20, fucking not 21. Oh God, why? 7,
it's still
13,
up, just barely.
19, 24,
He's just
32,
he's
37.
just barely
Huh.
standing.
Huh. Guess I'll have to hit you harder.
All right, is that all for your surprise?
E.
All right,
Is it?
yeah, the guy's on the brink of death. Soren.
It's everyone except this guy, I think. Yeah.
So which guy?
Are you hitting me as well, you son of a bitch?
No, I made your bitch ass. I took it into consideration. So you're fine. This guy's fine. Everyone else is getting shattered.
Which guy's fun? Sorry, I didn't see it pointed out. Okay.
Yeah, that guy. The only guy who's not making a concert.
All right. Well, fails. Wow.
Yikes.
They all
Okay.
fail.
One
And
guy I
take
think makes it
18 thunder.
with a 17.
One of them
Oh, yeah,
fails.
one guy
One of-
made it,
Unfortunately, Aaron, the trend continues.
I love kill stealing. It feels so good.
Just want you to point out, I only had to sleep for 4 hours. You had to sleep for 8.
Well, it's like out of that's a gotcha. All right. Anything else?
Oh shit! Yeah, I was gonna bonus action hex one of them, but never mind. Instead, I will. Shit. What can I do? No, I'm good. I'm good. That's it.
All right, Marge. I believe you still have inspiration as well, right? So
Mm-hmm.
okay, it's your
Will you
turn.
stop eating?
Yes, it's
Sorry
your
about
turn.
that.
Delicioso.
Let me read. Let me read how I'm going to fuck these next couple people up. Mm. All right. Bitch niggas. Bitch niggas.
Okay, how are you placing this? I don't know how it works. It says 300 feet, so I assume that you can cast it from a range of 300 feet, and it's not a 300-foot radius, but I don't know the spell.
Radius is 20 feet. 60
Okay.
Yeah,
feet
it's
in the
like
air.
it's like a stupid long range of one
All
of the
right, I
sphere
assume you're just
spells.
placing it like right here.
Yep. Boom,
Why are you hitting me
boom,
with it?
boom, boom, boom.
Why are you hitting me? I'm right.
Well, now it's just raining. And now it's snowing.
Yeah, except the snow is described as a hail of rock hard ice.
He has rock art abs. He'll be fine.
It is also
It literally
difficult
It's
terrain.
snowing ice.
It is also difficult terrain.
That guy.
That too.
Okay, one lancer makes it.
6. 1, 6. 2d8 bludgeoning damage, 4d6 cold damage.
Yeah, Aaron, you make it, buddy.
Someone's trying. Just stops and goes, team kill, and just moves out of the way.
Man, these rolls are crazy.
So 15 damage.
Where is that math coming from?
Because it only rolled the 2d6 instead of the 2 and not the 2d8.
So,
I mean,
how does 8 plus 11 equal 15?
how does 4 plus 11 equal 15? Oh,
Where you,
where did I see? Oh, that was because I see fucking. Never mind. It's 19
boy.
damage.
Oh boy, you all right there?
Look, I'm leaning on my bad wrist trying to read this shit.
So I took 8 points of damage. 9 points. Yeah, 8 points of damage. 9 points.
So did you say one of them made it?
Yeah, one of the guys with spears made it.
What is my bonus action?
Good question.
I
This whole area is
think
difficult terrain, isn't it?
yes,
Mm-hmm.
Fucking why?
because I don't want them running away. Yeah, I think that'll about do it.
Okay, Aaron, you're getting pelted by
Yeah. So Aaron
baseball
literally
size
just
ice.
Aaron's hitting people. He got his kill stolen. He got his ears ring, and I was getting hit by ice. I think the next thing is pretty self sufficient. Aaron's gonna rage.
He's gonna take a deep breath and calm down and think about everything rationally.
All right,
Yeah.
roll your wild surge as Aaron rages and says in his native language,
Now
Why are
now
you icing me? I'm right."
so now this area around me is 10 feet around me is freaking difficult terrain.
So what's
Nobody's
double
going
difficult
anywhere.
terrain?
Aaron
Nobody's
gets so
going
mad about the
anywhere.
difficult terrain is that he creates more difficult terrain.
So it becomes impossible terrain.
Yeah, it's just a black hole.
And I'm gonna
Everyone
reckless
is
attack
silly,
this.
guys.
I'm gonna reckless attack this boy
Yeah, it
right
costs
here.
you movement to stand still. All right.
Yeah. I missed.
Yeah.
Even with advantage.
Yeah. Wow, I missed again.
No, you
Oh, I hit that
you
time.
reckless.
Yep.
Whew. Oh boy. How dead is this boy?
A little bit.
Just a little bit?
A little bit.
How about now?
A little bit more.
Yeah, he's dead.
Stop it! He's already dead.
Which one of these people looks like the casters?
They're all casters.
Yeah, but out of the people surviving, these guys over here are swinging sensors full of fire and praying. So
Oh,
30, 40. There we go. Just get right in his face.
remember difficult terrain.
Yeah, I've got
he had to use 40
45.
to get there.
Yeah, I've got 45 feet of movement. Now yell in his face. You're
He
next.
wipes his face. You see these guys. There's sort of light flames flicker up around their boots. There's a flash of magic you all can see. And then they promptly jump about 20 feet in the air.
Nani? Which ones do?
These guys with
The sensor
spears.
guys?
Just because you can fly doesn't mean you're out of range, bitch.
And one comes
Yeah, it is
crashing
60
down
feet in
toward
the
you,
air.
Aaron.
Does he
One
have
comes
enough movement?
crashing down to you toward you, and he's gonna make a couple attacks at you.
Does he have enough movement? He jumped
Dang.
20 feet in the air.
Oh,
Ooh.
No, I'm asking,
Yes.
does he have enough movement?
what?
Does he have enough movement?
I mean, they have jump
he
cast
ju-
on them, so
Oh,
it triples their jump. Presumably
roll
an
with it.
11 doesn't hit you, +2. So
well, it's
not a great roll, but
also you need to roll. They get 2 attacks. You need to roll 2 more times.
He was like, you didn't hit me enough. Go ahead, try again.
It's
Yeah,
because I reckless.
oh right.
he reckless
You're right.
attack. So you have advantage.
All right, let's see if crit. Nope.
Wait, no, that's still the first 2, man. You can't. Oh no, that is yeah. So what's that? 9 and
Not that much,
Well,
just 19. So it
2.
would be.
Well, you reduce the piercing,
9.
right?
Yeah. Oh, if you reduce the piercing, in that case, it would be
6 piercing and
and
6
then 6
fire.
fire. Yeah.
Nothing. You're totally good.
The other
I need
one
some healing.
runs, jumps, crashes down over here next to you, Soren, and
You fucking Ponzi.
he actually let's see, we'll check something. He scoots over here, aims up with his free hand, and casts burning hands on you all.
What
Ooh.
what save is that?
You need to make a dexterity save.
Or is it an attack roll? Oh no, dex save.
It's not very hard. Well, thank you,
25.
Handy. Thank you for the on the spot content again.
It could have been more on the spot.
The timing could have been better. It's a little
Yeah, it
late.
could have been.
Soren, you
But
pass.
it is fit.
Soren, you pass. Aaron, you're well out of range, so you're good. Marge, you get hit.
Oh, yay.
Wait, I got hit?
Lawrence is like, what? I got hit? I'm not even
He
there.
literally shot off the map and hit him in the back of the head.
No,
Yeah.
the other cleric.
No, the other cleric.
I heard
The cleric that's all about beating everybody's shit in.
Yeah, as this, you see this Lancer, he sprays flame out of his hands, looks around, and says, "They really should have sent more of us."
What's the damage?
You take 18 damage, fire damage.
She takes a deep breath of the smoke and lets it out and be like, nothing like burnt dwarf in the morning.
Do we take 0 or do we take 9?
You take half, so it'd be 9.
What are you, a rogue? You take half, you bitch.
These priests both look at each other and cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. They mean business, big dog.
That's a problem. That is a problem.
So,
I wish I had counterspell right about meow.
it'll be
Right about
You
meow.
and they're
absolute
up. They
worst.
are upcasting at a slot, and so please make a Wisdom save, Aaron, and you will be
That's on my
taking.
turn.
All right, on your turn, you'll be making Wisdom saves for 2 instances of 48 necrotic. Oh, actually, the first time when a creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, so it says on a turn. Hey, I need to look at the sage advice for this because I don't know if that means, like, for example, if it means on their turn or. Hang on.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you enter, I didn't enter it. They literally cast it around.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, yeah. On your turn, then. I wasn't sure if this game differentiates between creating an effect in someone's area or not. And, well, they'll
Don't you
back up a
fucking
bit.
run from me.
Soren.
Okay, I'm gonna move into a better position right here. And then I'm going to bonus action cast my hex on him. Or not what is it? My other type of hex.
Hexblade's Curse.
Hexblade's Curse, thank you. I always forget the name of it.
How? It's literally Hex with Blade's Curse on the end of it.
Yeah, that thing. And I'm gonna swing my blade twice.
Do you like my sword, my diamond sword? Oh my god, you suck.
+9. What are you talking about?
You rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Make
happens.
hits.
Sometimes it
I
happens.
just want to point out I hadn't even tried to swing at anything yet. I've just been throwing spells at shit.
So that's 14, and I'm gonna pump him. Oh, plus plus
T6.
5.
Oh no,
Oh, no, I'm
that's
sorry.
the curse. Never mind.
I'm sorry, plus 4. It's proficiency.
Right.
Yeah. So 18, and then I'm gonna pump if he's still alive, I'm gonna pump
Yeah, he's definitely still up.
yeah, Bardic Inspiration into him.
Psychic
Blade.
Psychic Blades.
Okay.
No, he's inspiring him.
Disinspire.
Yeah, I'm dissing him.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
you, piece of
he's
shit.
not looking so hot after that. I
32?
mean, he is looking hot because he's on fire, but he's not looking so well after that.
Yeah, 32 damage to the face. Ouch.
Anything else?
That's it.
Also, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a thing on him for curse. Marge.
It's Marge's turn. Bam. Bam.
Right in the kisser.
Oh shit.
Right.
Caught
What are you
lightning.
But also, the whole destructive blade thing.
Channel divinity.
Why do you keep targeting me?
This is this new person you've never met before. All of a sudden, she's blasting you with all this shit. This fucking old dwarf just
You're
being
gonna
a
be
total
bird
bitch.
seed, old woman.
Okay, well that's 30 damage. These guys can't survive no matter what they make the save or not.
25. So I take 15.
Is it Dex? Okay, Dex.
She'll probably, ooh, shit. She'll probably heal you after anyway.
All right, is that
She's a
all,
cleric.
Marge?
I
Let
like to
me
imagine she centered it right down on Aaron.
Mm-hmm. Probably, actually.
Flame Lancer.
Be the most tactical.
By the way, can I just say
Way.
something real quick? This tree right here, gone.
This poor tree has just been burnt and frozen and lightning to shit.
Yeah.
I have a question. Question,
Uh-huh.
DM. So that 25 deck save, can I put my lightning spear up and got it to lightning back up? Can I recharge my spear?
Oh, you're trying to reach out. You don't roll a D100.
That's actually
100. The answer is no.
It's a creative, funny
Answer.
solution.
Our
Unfortunately, he'll have to join the ranks of Necro and rolling every time you get a chance for a D100 until it finally works because it doesn't seem to recharge it. You do,
Let's
however,
go.
catch
Ow.
it on the javelin. It looks pretty cool, and then you realize that
You
you
just
got struck by lightning.
Yeah, it's just making you hurt more.
Yeah. Let's point out how bad this is.
I have a question, Aaron.
Yes.
Okay, how much damage have you taken from enemies in this encounter?
Like, let's see here.
6 and 6.
How much
12.
how much have you taken
or-
from friendly AoE?
Freaking most of my health. I started out at 86.
Oh, shit.
Look, I started out at 86. I dropped to 74 from the enemies alone. From the enemies. My health at right now is 50.
Well,
Good
is
to
that
know.
all though, Mark?
I should have kept Bear Totem. Something
I
told me
know.
to keep Bear Totem.
This is my message to you.
Move out
Mark,
of the epicenter.
Did you have a bonus action?
I'll wait to do that next turn.
Okay, Aaron, you just got struck by lightning.
Yeah, what else is new?
Oh, question:
Karen's-
does the difficult terrain follow you?
I
Or
would
is it
assume
the
it just
area where
because
you
it says
raged?
centered on you.
Okay, then
Let me
yeah,
see
it
here, let me-
follows you.
Yeah, let me we'll read it again. Number 5.
Yeah.
Plant life temporarily grows around you until your rage ends. The ground within 10 feet of you is
Yeah,
difficult
okay, so
terrain.
it follows you.
So basically, they're just flowers and shrubs popping up under your feet,
Actually,
then
if you
being
get
snowed
getting-
over,
They keep
and
getting
then
frozen and
frozen.
burned and shocked and then regrowing. Yeah.
man, this plant life is resilient.
So it's just kind of like this is the most fertile ground we're making right here because we're breaking up
Exactly.
plant matter, freezing it over, burning it up, and then and it's regrowing even more fertile.
Yeah,
I just turn and look at the guy behind me.
fuck.
and just start
Like
wailing at him.
100, 200 years from now, gonna be a badass fucking tree.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. This tree has already endured all the elements it could
There's gonna be
possibly
another
endure.
there's gonna be another adventuring group in the future where somebody's playing a monk and he's got to come here to like learn the avatar elements from the tree because
Because a monk is one hit with every last element in the course of one fight.
I actually don't have flame strike, so
Yeah, but I've been hit with fire. I've been hit with ice, and I've been hit with lightning. Next thing
almost
is-
got
I
hit
could have
with
used
frost.
control water, but there was no reason for me to use it because it doesn't do nothing unless they're
As
actually
soon-
in water.
As soon as you say you control water, Lawrence rises out of this pool, T-posing.
Did you summon me?
Why have you summoned me, mortals?
And
Who
they
dares
cast
speak
firestorm
my
on everybody.
Feel my dominance asserted upon you.
I can't wait. I'm gonna get a message one day from Necro that says, "Can I reflavor Firestorm as Waterstorm?" All right, that was.
I mean, technically, according to the book, all the attacks can be flavored as different elements and stuff, especially if you have a perk that does it for you.
Oh. Don't tell me.
Oh no! Please tell me she isn't broken too.
Lawrence, you quit it.
Lawrence, you're not
there we
here.
go.
Would you stop spewing dice all over my screen, sir? It's very unprofessional. It's a little weird. All this red dice just
22,
coming out of
23.
nowhere.
25, is he dead?
He's not dead.
Look, just
Cool.
Just disable it.
Dropping a key point.
All right.
Punch him in his nads.
I'm trying.
Why would you punch?
Are you
me in the
recklessing, by
dick?
the way?
No.
Or okay. That still hits though. Chainmail.
Weak sauce. So he's now vulnerable. So this is 22. So let's see here. 11, 22, 23, 25, 34, 36.
Yeah, he's dead. You just
Shut
did
up.
enough damage to kill him.
How really
Wait, did
just
I?
enough?
Actually, do you?
Yeah,
Hang on, let me-
it's 50. I did like
let me see. You might. All right.
dude.
This
I
man
did
just
enough
got
damage.
hit by lightning. What do you mean he might
11,
not?
22, 23, 25, 34, 36. 36 plus 22 is
Nope. Just do enough to kill him. Just enough.
40,
So he took
Eight.
30. He took 30 lightning damage,
48,
Yeah.
and then was
105
just
health.
eating
53.
and just
Yeah,
eating the fuck out of these
Yeah.
punches.
You telling me 53 points of damage was just enough? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right.
So you
Hey.
got him.
So what you're saying is to hit this other guy is hard as fuck.
What's real messed up is I did less damage to this guy than I did to your character.
All right. Anything else or?
No, he's done. I just flurried into destruction.
All right. This guy drops low, keeping his defensive stance, holds its spear up. He glances back at the tree that just faced the wrath of God. Looks at Marge. Looks at Soren. Looks around. Then he faces you again, Soren, and says, "I'm guessing there's no chance for a deal here."
Mine. Fucking hammer out of nowhere into his face.
Give me your master's name and location, and we may strike a bargain.
Persuasion.
That's no fair. At least torture him for the information.
I won't punch you to death.
Natural one.
And now we torture.
I won't punch you to death.
Does that mean I can't punch him to death?
Yes, no weapons will be used to kill you.
He looks
No
around,
one will
he
kill you.
blows his spear a bit, and he says, "Listen, you try any funny business, I'm out of here, but
Like you could run away fast enough.
I could." He just looks at you and says, "I could." Then he looks back at
Oh,
Sora and
you could
says,
outrun a lightning bolt. I would love to see that.
"I can outjump one, I can tell you that much."
We just need a metal
almost wanna
box
see
and
this.
throw it 88 miles per hour.
Wait, he's humanoid, right?
Yeah, he's a human. He's just wearing an odd-looking helmet. And he looks at you, Soren, and says, "Again, you try anything, I'm out of here, but I'm not looking to die either. This is something to do. I'm not devoted." But, all right. Let's see. What's your DC?
I'm gonna threaten him, basically, into giving us all the information, or else a terrible like his gods are gonna be angry with him and they're gonna smite him and he's gonna go to hell and
Well,
everything's
that's
gonna
his
go
wisdom
to shit.
save.
Oh, he definitely fails.
Yeah. He gets uneasy again and says, "To the south of here, there's an underground area. It's not exposed to the surface right now. Our mages will take care of that when the time comes, but we thought we could hit you where it hurts, take out the tree, and swing at both the king and this little group of, whatever you guys are out here doing nowadays."
Wait, he was trying to get the king?
He was trying to weaken both sides, it seems, and take out the tree all in one fell swoop, yeah.
Ah, they're playing both sides, yeah. Okay.
Not many of us left after what you did. You have to move smart, but I told him we need to quit moving at all. There's not really much of a chance we're going to win anything. Obviously, I was right.
I'm gonna ask him what he was trying to summon here, also.
The chain
There's
of
there are eggs we took a while back, and these mages, I don't like them too much, but I use what they've taught me from time to time. Sometimes they just need to focus for their ritual, even if the object itself isn't necessary as a material. They need to focus their magic, so they thought they could bring one of the hatchlings from those eggs here, through a plane. It's a nest of red dragon eggs that they'd found.
And they're trying to summon Phoenix?
Oh no, they're trying to transport the dragons here through the plane.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Where's the dragon lair with the hatchlings? Where they get the eggs from?
Well, the lair's long gone by now. It was raised. They found it up north, but currently all of our resources for the attack are in that underground hideout to the south of here.
Ask him for a map.
Yeah, I'll ask him for better directions to the southern encampment and a map of it, if possible. Anything he has on him.
He asks if you have a map that he can mark.
Sure, I think I do.
Yeah, he marks a location on the map. It's actually it's kind of situated between this area and the frontal assault of the King's men down south, but it's a little closer to that assault. You think you should be able to find it, and finally the druids skulk out of the woods, and you see that the druids that followed you were engaged in fighting as well. It seems like they were holding off some more enemies that were attacking from the other side, and they assure you that they know where it's at.
All right. Aaron, do what you will. I'm letting him go. If you don't think that's
All
right,
You see this guy walk
You
over
agree.
here. He runs 10 feet and promptly jumps this
I
entire gap.
grab his ass.
Oh shit!
Ran up and I'm grabbing him before he jumps.
Well, you would have to have some pretty heavy athletics to do that because you were trying to cross from here. Well, he was right here.
All right.
So,
Fine. Step of the wind.
I mean, you would still need athletics.
To what? Grab him?
No, I'm saying there's no way, even with Step of the Wind, to move from there faster than he can move when he was already ready to skitter and jumped the second sword and moved. You would
Huh.
have to basically teleport.
Well, he jumped. So I
Because-
ran there. He jumped away, and I'm freaking running after him. Screw it. There's no point. There's no point. I could catch him, but there's no point. It's moving away from what I want to do.
I'm gonna loot the bodies really quick before we jump back
What?
to the main fight.
What bodies? They're just charred husks.
Well, whatever was left behind.
Charred frozen husks.
You don't really find much interest in on most of them. You just find a couple things that were more useful to them than anything. Things you could hold spell components in or whatever, but nothing too valuable except for on the Lancer. His lance is inscribed with runes and seems to have some sort of fire.
I'll hold on to that.
It's just a
Feed
spear,
it to
stat
your
wise.
girlfriend.
Is it an actual lens or is it like a freaking glaive or something?
It's a spear. It's a spear that's shaped.
Yeah.
It
So
is a
basically,
lance. In terms of the word lance that is used sometimes to describe a type of pole weapon, not the battlefield lance.
Is it just
so
one of those?
basically, what you're saying is you just threw
Mechanically, it's a
dragoons at
spear.
us.
Yeah, they were dragoons basically. Mechanically, it's a spear.
Can I see the spear?
Yeah, do you want to use it? I don't think I can. Would I have to attune, or is it just a regular
From what
spear?
you can tell, it's a clear.
This is a nifty spear. It has some fire magic to it, but I cannot really use it. Would you like it?
Yeah. You say you have to attune to it?
Yeah. Judging
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
by how much I know of this type of magic, I think you would have to spend some time with
It
it.
looks like you would have to attune to it. Yeah, you don't know all the details of it yet.
Things I'm
Basically, you
attuned
get
to.
help.
Nothing.
I have all my attunement slots filled, so I'm gonna give that over to you.
I have
Right
I have
now,
a
I
javelin of
only
lightning.
have
No attunement.
only have one.
Can you use a spear?
I can.
I don't want a spear. I have the perfect weapon combo right now.
All right, cool. All right, and then there's nothing else left here, like as far as summoning stuff. It's all burnt to shit.
I'll go
right?
back and
Yeah, it's all
I'll
burned
go
and
back and
dispelled.
find my bird.
All right, yeah, you see your bird. He just burning some of the plant life that was growing over and over again,
Dick.
trying to get it to stay down. And then
Stay down. And he's saying stay down and freaking Ignan and Bit's replying in freaking Sylvan. I can do this all day.
pretty much.
Puts on a helmet. It is Plants in America.
Boo. Boo. Boo.
So I guess
remember.
party.
Yeah, I'm headed back towards the other people. But
Yeah.
remember Avengers Endgame when fucking Captain America is fighting Captain America? I can do this all day. Yeah, I know.
I know.
Maybe the best one-liner of the whole movie.
So for the rest of the party,
Are you
shortly
sure?
before-
But what about America's ass?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say the best part was, that is there is America's ass. He just walks away.
That's America's ass. As far as I'm concerned, Captain America, that's America's ass. Beats
And
the
then he
shit
looks
out
at
of
his
himself.
arm. He looks at Huh, that is America's
That
ass.
is America's ass.
That was hilarious.
But I'm over here like, but Superman's ass was better than Captain America's ass.
Yeah,
Whatever.
but Superman's ass wasn't America's ass.
It is.
How do
This
you
is
know?
in
It's the
character debate.
world's ass because
That's what I don't know. Is
Superman's
this an
ass is
in-character
so boring.
discussion? So you guys talk about mid-siege.
This
Beautiful.
is the conversation Marge is having with Aaron on the way back.
Yeah, on the way back to the group, it's perfect.
I don't know who this Superman or Captain America is.
So in the
You stay away
meantime-
from me and my bird.
In the meantime, cutting back to the other party, which will soon be joined shortly after the other group left, you all were ushered out to a more defensible position. And some of the barbarians show you to a place that is sort of it's a lighter part of the forest, though the rain is pretty heavy at this point still, and it's actually heavier now than it ever has been before. And you see a row of cliffs that kind of zigzag and then lead down to a thin, narrow crossing with water on one side and a sheer drop on the other. So I'll move it over. And basically, you guys are tasked with position yourselves however you might want to attack from an approach from down here, as they'll be
Like
coming
they're-
from the south.
Like they're approaching from down here?
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, I go in first. You hang back and snipe.
All right, that's fine. I'll be crap if I
Does
can.
one of the statues say, "Oh, you're approaching me"?
Yes.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
Actually, let me do math here. Like, how far can he shoot shit?
Oh God, Mark and math.
Oh, hush your face.
I'll be up here, and my turrets. I think my turrets can shoot pretty far, so I'll
Alright,
summon
so
a
I'll
turret
be,
like
like,
right.
Down
Here.
here then.
All right, Lawrence.
I've activated Magician's Red to be so I don't have to waste that.
Okay.
Preemptive action.
Can we point out how many JoJo references there are in this campaign? He's got
mean, there's a
Magician's
JoJo
Red, and I just
reference.
summoned a bunch
I have
of.
I have.
I just summoned a bunch of freaking porcelain people who are doing JoJo poses.
Darius found
Yeah,
the
the
stone
Pillar
mask,
Men, we
but
know.
I have freaking a stone mask as well.
There's a stone mask that turns someone into a vampire, a stone mask of a fish, and a porcelain mask. What is going on?
None of that was my fault.
Ay.
One of those was a random number generator. One was Mark, and one was Toki. None of that has to do with me. Trust me.
No, one of them was me.
Nah, it's fine. I claim innocence.
You chose poorly.
You have done that yourself. So this is your defensible position, and that's your basic setup. So fast forward to the present, and all hell is broken loose. You guys have seen a little bit of fighting come your way, but not enough to drain your resources. I guess just enough that off screen, would have been maybe a few attacks or cantrips. For the most part, fighting has been light here. The barbarians have done a decent job of holding them off farther ahead, and softening their approach as much as possible. Long enough that conveniently, of course, the other party can show up. The rest of the party can show up in time to regroup with you all before the major assault begins. So the rest of you all
Kenji,
can
I have to know,
approach
how
from up here.
close were we on that dice roll?
On what?
On them just fucking getting us before they even show up.
Don't worry about it.
Did my pillar men do anything?
Yeah, actually, they seem to be doing a pretty good job. Basically, things would have already started if it weren't for you all with the traps and and the Pillar Men helping. That was sort of what the traps and defenses you are working on. That's what I took into account the rolls for. Because if you all had rolled just a bit lower, then the party probably would have been split for the fight. So, but the rolls were high enough that it has delayed their approach significantly. So everyone, like I said, can place their tokens as they will here. You guys are sitting here and you finally hear movement. You know, those that you were already here, the three, you hear movement from up north. But if you turn, you see that it's your allies, mostly safe. Aaron looks a little beat up, but...
Are you telling me the freaking cleric didn't even bother to heal me?
You're not partying
You
enough.
think she's wasting her spells on healing you?
Tempest Cleric, my son, what is a healing spell?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I waited till we got back to the rest of the party and everybody was close enough to me to cast a spell that I've been saving.
What is it?
Why? I'm the only one who got hurt.
The most powerful spell in
Well-
the game, first level cure wounds.
Ooh.
Neat.
Oh yeah, Aaron,
That's a
you
good
remembered you
combo
had 6
for
temporary hit
lords.
points, right?
Why would I have 6 temporary hit points?
The
Oh,
heroes feasted.
we did?
Yeah, last night.
Oh, well, in that case, I should give myself 6 hit points then.
Yep. And in
Bada
case
boom.
anyone forgot that, please add your 6 hit points.
Don't tell us
Ooh,
what
I
to
do
do.
have those. Hell yeah.
Don't tell me what to do, you
The
bastard.
first time I've ever
Okay.
used that knife.
So there you go, Beacon of Hope. You have effects
Now
of that
when
max.
Aaron gets healed by Lawrence, he will heal for maximum points.
Bold of
Ooh,
you to
that's a
assume
lot.
that Lawrence will heal.
I know, right? I don't think Lawrence has ever healed Aaron by choice. It was just he happened to be in the affected area.
All right, any heals going out before things start? I want to ask because I don't want
So we
to be
need
that mean.
You could do a mass healing that would work.
I mean, I think myself and Baby Soren.
No, I took a pretty good punch in the face.
I only lost 3 hit points.
So me.
Yeah, I only lost 18 hit points, but that leaves me at 90.
Oh my god, you have so many hit points in comparison to me.
You want to tell everybody your Constitution score, buddy?
My Constitution score is because I'm a dwarf, it's +2. So at current level, my Constitution score is 19.
Jesus, fuck.
Nice.
It's his highest stat, I think, higher than Wisdom or Strength.
No,
I think
my
maybe.
strength is my highest stat because I grabbed
About
a
one.
bunch of feats that up my strength.
So you're at 20.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So no heal. Oh snap!
So he didn't have to
So-
roll anything. You automatically get max healing.
Yeah.
1d4. So 4 plus 2 plus 4 apparently.
that's 10.
Plus
So
another 10.
4 plus 2 plus
20.
4
Cool.
plus 4 plus 2 plus 4.
That'll do.
Total.
That'll do.
It counts
That'll
for
do, little
potions, too.
pig. It does. And also you are like something or other healing or wisdom saves.
Yeah, you have advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws while this is up.
So now you're immune to frighten.
You're already.
You have wisdom saving throws, and your death saving throws have advantages. And you also heal for max hit points. What can I say? But you're welcome.
It only lasts for a
Aaron
minute.
stands near Fang and just gets ready for the.
How was your guys' trip?
I got hit by lightning.
And snow.
Oh, you don't look too bad.
What is the
Aaron
rest
shot-
of these?
Rodon shot fire at someone.
All right, so
Oh, man, we're playing Horde
30
mode now, aren't we?
seconds, about 30 seconds after the beacon comes down and the heals go out, there's suddenly a very loud thundering, and you begin to see purple lightning strike over here.
Here they come.
Here we go again.
2 cellos, good taste, buddy. I'm glad you listened to 2 cellos. So.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
which two channel song is it?
Smooth Criminal.
I'm not as excited now.
Which one did you want?
Thunderstruck.
I was trying to find the only Thunderstruck I found has like that really long intro, and I was like,
Wait
I was just gonna pick this one. It was the
We're
second one I
missing
found.
Toki's character.
I almost put out the wrong one. Boop. Doo doo doo. Doo doo doo.
Are we just gonna keep one-upping each other moving forward?
Yeah, I remember this is what me and Necro did for a while.
Whatever happened to that campaign?
Like, we kept showing up. It's like he moved forward, I moved forward, he moved forward.
Okay, I think he's close. I'm close enough now.
All right, so the first wave comes in, purple lightning strike. You hear sounds clanking of metal. You hear some animal noises. And you see this.
So I take
Brady
it
Bunch.
Fang and
Oh boy.
Aaron are hiding.
Anyone who I guess if
There's
you're
nowhere
trying
to hide here.
stealth, but
You're
yeah, there's
under
Well,
a
nowhere.
is
tree.
it still raining? Is it still
It is
raining?
still heavily raining.
Nope,
Yeah,
I'm
so
not hiding.
Aaron can attempt to hide in the rain. That's a racial feature, though.
I'm in the tree. I'm over here.
All right, that makes sense. I thought that was Fang. And it's initiative time.
Yay.
Oh, we all rolled really
I
well.
just beat you.
Damn.
We're just crushing it.
I want to point out
Hell
that
yeah.
Fang's initiative
no, you
is
beat me.
20. Yeah, you had a crit to get my initiative, boy.
I crit? Oh, I did.
Critten's still not there.
Yeah, you just came up short.
Well, I'm at least over 10.
I mean that must come come natural to you, with the Centaur lady and all.
And strangely, you'll see working hand in hand with the mage hunters, a mage.
Do I have another? Look, I would. Do I have another fist? Do I have another fist? Can I blow another arm off to destroy one of them again?
Unfortunately, not. But you are up first.
Yeah. Oop. Well, shit. Because I'm moving here because I can't move any further without taking attack of opportunity. I'm going to swing it at this one.
This is a great idea to run in the middle of, Aaron said.
Yep. Let me go ahead and
This is a great idea to run in the middle of knowing all the aerial spells that are about to come that way.
let's see what this one is. Wild Surge Table.
What did you
A
do?
beam of brilliant light lances from your chest in a 5-foot wide and 60-foot long line. Each creature within the line must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 2d8 radiant damage and be blinded until the end of my turn. The start of my turn. Next turn.
What was the radius?
60. It's 60-foot straight line and a 5-foot wide 60-foot line.
It's the
Okay,
it's
well,
the
I guess
dragon's
this
breath
and-
weapon. It's the light dragon's breath weapon.
Can you choose where it goes, or are you
Just says from
Is
a
it just
chest.
where you're
Straight from his
facing?
chest, so
Well, you're
in
attacking
straight
this thing,
lines.
right? So
Yeah, but I'm raging. I'm just turning on these boys. Actually, yeah, because I can attack him. I move because I
well,
didn't
if it
move
says
any
5
further.
foot wide, it's only going one tile, so it's like that.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's fine. I don't really care.
It's basically you choose in a straight line where you would want to send it, but I guess.
Punch and then open up your arms and say, only cannon fire.
No,
Mr. Stark.
no.
You want to send it that way?
Yeah.
All right. So what's the? Does it give a DC or?
I think the DC on these things is weird, and by weird, I need to go find the DC on these things. DC it's gonna be a pretty low DC.
Did it say con?
Yeah. He pass.
Pass.
Fail. Does he have advantage?
Yeah.
Why does he have advantage?
Oh, hang on. Let me make sure. I have to figure out like the wording exactly.
What kind of garbage is this?
Garbaggio. So you said it was already raining outside?
It's
Oh,
technically a
God.
magical effect, so
What'd you
Please tell
say?
me you have that spell.
What did you say, Kenji?
it's technically a magical effect. I don't. It has magic resistance, so it's
Oh, that's Garbo. All right.
kind of weird because I guess it's a magical effect, but it's wild magic, which makes me think magical effects, but it's weird.
Yeah, it's a magical effect.
Well, he still takes damage, right? Or does that he not? I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't. It just says. I don't know. I'm assuming he doesn't. It says being like must succeed on a constitution or
Alright.
take
Could you
2d8
imagine
radiant
if
damage
you'd
and be
gotten
blinded.
the temporary HP one?
Yeah,
That
that'd be
would've been
nice.
glory. Oh, I just skipped your turn. Nice.
So I want to point out something. All those creatures that took lightning damage on the last map, they I took an additional 1d10 of damage, so there was 40 lightning damage.
I'm gonna attack
call lightning's
this
a
purple
bitch
knight
in
right here.
Thunderstorm.
Swear to God.
All right.
What's down here? Is this another is it going up or down the
It goes down. It's a pretty long drop down to the forest floor.
Just slide down, big dog. You'll be okay.
Tidal wave. Tidal wave's coming.
It's not like an impossibly long drop, but it's long enough that you would have to have equipment to climb up, basically.
just drop everybody down, just start using ranged weapons?
Do those hit?
Yes. I just realized I made a mistake. I don't know if you guys see what I'm seeing,
Whoops.
but I made a huge
Only been one.
mistake. Because
What?
we have Lawrence in the party who's known for control water, and these guys
You
are
put
on a
water there.
cliff, and there's water.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But also,
11, 22,
Also-
24 points of damage.
you put a group of enemies in stormy weather within 5 feet of each other.
I mean, hey, it is a defensive position. That's all. So what can you do?
24 points.
24.
All I'm gonna
23,
say
23.
is
You done fucked up.
Where are you?
you done goofed.
Shouldn't it be?
It's
Shouldn't it
23.
be
It's
30?
8. It's 8, 3, 11, and 1. That 10 doesn't count.
Oh, okay. That's
I
right.
accidentally hit it twice.
Yeah, well, that
They
tagged
took
him
both
pretty good.
action.
Anything
Get them.
else?
No, that's it for this
Okay,
turn.
Fang.
I just realized I was hitting the wrong button. Rage!
That'd be hilarious. Turns out Fang is also a wild surge mate, barber.
Yeah.
Turns out Fang was actually a hollow in disguise.
Reckless Great Weapon Master!
What do you mean? I didn't get it. I can still get it if I turn off rage and turn it back
21 to
on.
hit.
That hits.
Ooh, 5.
Yep. That's a little bit of damage.
So it's like
25.
25 damage?
Yes, 25.
Beware the dragon. Beware the dragon.
Is it still
Do
up?
you-
Dragon is
Are you
not.
gonna swing it? Yes, it's still up, boy. We're level 9.
You are not level 9.
Level 10.
Oh no.
Are you
Did
level
you never
9?
level up?
No, I'm level 10. I just said
I was
level
about
9
to
because
say.
that's last time I remember.
I was actively scared there for a second.
Aaron's like, I forgot to level up. I thought we were still at 4, boys. I just got my first feet.
Hilarious. She's been doing all this to level 4.
It's like training with weights on.
Alright, Great Weapon Master again.
Exactly. Womp womp.
Damn.
No.
Womp, womp, womp.
Well, that's my turn.
Why do you suck so much?
I just did 25 in a
Sword.
swing.
At
Wait.
least I can hit twice.
19.16.
The fuck are you doing?
Oh, did you never add your
No one
turn?
knows.
Like,
Oh, you might.
I rolled.
Oh, it must not have. Okay,
Did you
said what
highlight
was
your token first?
That would be why.
Ah, damn it. My
Okay,
bad.
that's fine. You fixed
All
it.
good. I'm not doing much anyway, so go ahead.
All right. As I'm under the effects of the haste spell because of interdimensional music
Eurobeat.
powers, pretty much.
Oh, fuck off, really?
Yes.
He can make his
Gas-
own boots of haste. Make me boots of haste, bitch.
No. I'm just playing gas. Um, is it possible for me to like slide down this rock face here?
It would be an acrobatics check to
Which I have
To-
advantage in.
yeah, it would be an acrobatics check to stick a nice landing. But yeah, you could.
Nope.
He
Well,
does
wait,
have advantage.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's a lot better.
You have to use 20 to get down there because you have to use some to stick the landing, but you do it without taking any damage.
10, 20. I have 30 more movement. Oh, hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, what's up? Is it good days? Good day, yeah.
Shut
yeah,
up and fight.
Yeah. I know. I'm just really happy, excited. I'm just gonna, just fireballs, whatever. Yeah, cast a level
can't.
3.
You cannot.
I
Haste
didn't
gives
know
you
that.
another attack.
I'm gonna cast it
action.
like over there, so it doesn't hit this guy right
You
there.
can't do that.
Why?
I can't.
What?
No.
Yeah,
Why can't he? He hasn't used an action
Haste gives
yet.
you another attack.
Haste is part of his music box. It's not part of his action.
He already had haste
No,
precast on him before.
Another
this turn.
action. It gives you another as an action. In other
I
words,
have-
But he
you know, if
already
you're-
had it cast before he moved.
he hasn't
Before
used
this
it. I have
started,
2
he already had it
actions.
cast.
you do not have 2 actions. You have
I
haste
do.
is
He did
haste gives you
make
another.
an action with the athletics check.
You're
hasn't
not
taken his
mirror
listening.
action
image.
Haste
yet.
was already
That's
That was
going.
me.
Soren.
That's a
No, that
different
was
That was
person.
Soren.
Soren.
That's my bad. That was Soren. That was my bad. That was totally my bad.
Bruh.
Literally, I didn't see
Soren.
Soren. I just saw him. All I know is I saw mirror image, and then he started doing something. I'm like, what the hell?
Bruh.
Actually, that says B. Ruh.
Like, I cast Fireball to where, like, it doesn't hit him, but it hits, like, most of these guys.
Okay, so you want to center like
Oh,
over
it's
here?
gonna hit me.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Okay.
Although I
Center
could
them.
be inaccurate, so I mean, if you want me
Yeah,
to
it's
roll
probably gonna
like an
hit me.
intelligence check to see if I'm actually accurate,
I'm trying to
I'm
figure
cool
out.
with
Just show me exactly where you want to place that. Is that
Dude, just
What is
put
the
it right here.
rate?
Put it right here. I can make the save.
all right, cool. Hey, I'm cool with that. Fine, I'll make it
okay? So you
right
want
in
to
the
do
middle of this
They're
guy right here.
they're
No, 'cause that
both
hit right in the-
barbarians. They'll be all right.
Okay, cool. This guy right here.
20
Center
foot
on this
sphere.
guy.
So okay. Okay, presumably just slightly to the right so it doesn't get faint.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Wow, Fang. You proved me wrong again.
That was with advantage. Jesus.
Alrighty. So
You are the
some
worst.
saves are
Sir.
gonna come out.
Sir.
Oh, nice. Or nothing like rolling initiative instead
Initiative?
of text saves. Okay, so one
I mean, it's
success,
technically the same.
two
isn't it?
success. I guess
Mm,
it technically is. You're right.
So I'm taking 26 fire damage.
Fail.
yes,
That's
unfortunately.
Goodbye, temporary.
Unless you're
wounds.
talking about the bear.
I was. Then that became a wild surge.
Okay, so we have a success from a druid. We have a success from one of these mage hunters, and we have 2 successes from the knights.
And with my all right, and with my second action, I will just throw a fireball.
You
To
can't.
not fireballs. With my wand, I will shoot 2 fire bolts at this guy as like a multi attack, if that's
I have to
okay.
figure
If
out.
that's
I have
allowed.
to figure out. I don't think you can because I think
Haste is a melee
specifies.
attack, unfortunately.
Yeah, it gives you another.
It is.
And it gives you
Yeah,
another
it
attack,
specifies a
essentially.
melee.
It says it
It
has to be a
says-
weapon attack, so I don't.
Yeah.
It says it gains an additional action on each of its turns. The action can be used only to take the attack. One weapon attack only. Okay.
The problem
Yeah.
is, it sounds like you could theoretically use a one, but attacks in this
GM
game
rule
are
of wands are
either
considered
weapon
weapons or
attacks or they're
items.
spell attacks. Some spells call for weapon attacks, but technically Firebolt is a spell attack and not a weapon
Yeah.
attack.
All
so
right. Well, I'll just.
It is an
I'll
attack
just
with a
throw
weapon, but not a weapon attack. It's
I
He
weird.
understand.
can use an object though, and isn't his wand one of those objects that has fireball in it?
I mean, there's one is one of Firebolt, but Firebolt is not. There's a difference between making an attack with a weapon and making a weapon attack.
It's
in
it's
5e.
fine. It's fine.
It's a
like,
weird. It's a weird
Yeah.
rule discrepancy.
Yeah.
I think they should have
Handy.
changed it. They should have worded it better.
Handy,
it's
if you ever-
fine. Like, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If you ever want 2 action spells, take 2 levels of fighter. Get action surge.
Yeah,
That's the only way to do it.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. But I mean, I could just throw my dagger with disadvantage twice, and then use my turret to attack somebody. So
Yeah. What are you throwing at?
dagger at disadvantage twice. And
Once.
I'm going
It
to
gives
throw
you
it.
1
at-
attack.
I get multi attack.
Yeah, it's one attack. It's
You use
hang on.
fireball.
All right,
It's
multi
one
attack.
attack.
It's one attack. And then force ballista.
How many daggers do you have? Shit.
Just one.
Well, that's disadvantage.
He has
Is
a
what he's
belt of
doing.
returning.
Yeah, it's disadvantage. So
Yeah,
does
he did
dagger
not.
hit at least? Because I don't
It
think
does hit.
7
No
damage.
matter who you aim it at, there it hits. So
I'll aim it at this guy,
okay.
and that's my turn.
I'm gonna calculate damage real quick. Well, I've already got that figured, but I'm gonna apply it and make sure nobody died. Because you might have killed something. Oh my god.
Fang, you killed Fang. How?
Hogwarts!
So the
You
trend
killed Dumbledore, you
continues.
bastards.
Well, maybe Dumbledore shouldn't be such a bitch.
Once again, Aaron's kill is stolen from him.
Yep. Yep.
The new guy
Yep.
stole the kill.
Yep. And you wonder why his rage is self-sustaining.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he wasn't planning on going barbarian until all his kills are stolen. That's the real truth of the matter. Double check this, and then you can go ahead, Soren, with your turn.
Well, I'm not attacking, so I'm just going to cast Mirror Image, and then I'll inspire Lawrence.
Okay.
Actually,
mirror image.
Wait, you inspired
to double
Lawrence?
check what that does.
yeah, that's not the person I want to inspire. I'll inspire Faye.
I was gonna say Lawrence, the guy in the back, casting spells.
All right. Marge.
Large Marge, large and in charge.
Let's see. Yep.
Boom, baby. I'll cast this. It's 4. Plus 1 more for the already up there storm.
Nice.
Damn.
And 60-foot radius, so I presume you're just covering this entire area.
Yep.
Are you at all trying to avoid your teammates, or are you just dropping it dead center?
Dead center on the purple guy in the middle. So
Okay,
him,
well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think
we
there's
go
only
again?
one guy that escapes it.
When I get evasion, I'm kicking your ass. 18.
Oh, goddamn.
I'm in that
Okay,
too,
okay,
right?
Yep, we're all in it.
Oh,
Literally all of us are taking this.
what's your inspiration die?
1d8 plus 2.
Plus 2.
Wait. 77. Is my lightning spear recharged?
it is not.
What?
It is not. I'm sorry.
Do I need to roll high or low?
I made it. I take half damage.
You needed to roll low, technically.
Oh, poop.
So that's 33 cut in half.
Yep, 16.
What?
I
No,
use
I
my
thought
inspiration to make it.
Oh. 23, 33. So half of 33 would be 16?
Yeah.
16.
All right, so that
I've
was
been
pretty
hurt more by
devastating.
friendly fire than these people. Almost half my health's gone.
Nice.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, shut
Anything
up,
else from Marge?
frontliner.
Yeah. Thunderbolt strike pushes them all into the water.
All right. Well, it says away from you, so you would have to push them toward that direction.
Well, technically, it's a straight down strike, so.
I mean, yeah, but it says away from you, so.
Yeah, it pretty much has to be this way.
Also, why are you rolling it?
That to be the 29.
No, they're just pushed away from you. There's
Yeah,
no
you don't have
save
to.
for it. Read
So
your
if you want,
abilities, man.
if you want, you can push them 10 feet back toward the corner here, but you couldn't push them any other way.
Jumble them all up into the corner then. Dead
Alright.
bodies and all.
Okay, well, that one's going off screen. Alrighty. Hornets.
Oof, just barely. Bonus action in word on those two.
Okay.
That one ability still up, or is it gone now?
They're
Nah,
two
it's long gone.
concentrations. They can't both.
Yeah.
Ah, poopy.
He said 30 seconds after Beacon went down, they started the attack, so I used my Call of Lightning.
Yeah. Anything else?
And I'll cast my new favorite spell.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Boy.
Right here.
Damn.
Just
This reminds me of Dragon Age when you group everyone in like that one circle,
You know, you could
and
leave
then
a
like it
little
brings
for
them
the
close,
melee guys.
and then just boom, boom, boom.
So it was just like, lightning! Jumble them all together. Fire!
Meanwhile,
I think these
Fang
boys
and
are
Aaron
dumb.
are just freaking holding their dicks in their hands, just standing here.
Just like, are we gonna get to kill anything? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that wood elf is done.
Yeah, that wood elf is not looking so hot. That wood elf is dead. And the mage looks like he wants to die. Anything else?
Don't you go dying on me now, lad. It's just getting interesting.
Surprised they can control water.
No, that's my bonus and my action.
Yeah.
To be honest, I
So
don't
are
think
they
we
dead or
need it.
not?
No.
They
Now
have
they
a
begin
they have
to
a choice
march.
to make. Either keep pushing the suicidal mission or run the fuck away.
They are very fanatical, so they will continue to push this
Oh yeah, they
suicidal
have that
mission.
stupid armor.
Firstly, let's see.
You know, if I had it that planned, then it would have been a continuous spell.
Lawrence and Marge were getting you one of these armors, and they seem pretty good, right? They're like,
They're magic resistant, for fuck's sake.
yeah, they're magic resistant.
I think Marge is a bit too small for him, though.
Yeah, she'd have to get it custom adjusted.
Well, if they're magic
Tailored.
resistant, that means they're magic, and words he'll be sized.
Are they that magic, though?
Yeah, not all magic is that magic.
All right,
Most
so
magics are that
first
magic.
two, I'm going to swing at you, Aaron. I don't remember, did you reckless at all?
No.
Fang did.
Okay. All right, thank you. First two at you, Aaron. And another two.
Let me make sure that doesn't hit.
All right, and then coming at you, Fang.
Yep.
All right, so.
We got a big dick over here.
And
Okay,
then,
so that's 29 divided in 2.
And then You see
14.
a purple flame light on his sword when he swings at you. And he's going to cast Divine's, or not cast, but use a Divine Smite.
Ooh. That's not bad.
2. So
14 plus 18, 32.
There's another 15 too from the first hit.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I
rounded
did that.
down because they're both
I
slashing.
put the
Yeah.
29 slashing damage, that was whatever, and then plus 18, another radiant, which I can't
Yep.
freaking negate.
32 total.
Yep. And that's,
No, I
that's
have
it
to
for
do the
now.
29 first because I can half that.
14 plus 18 is 32.
Right, sorry. I was doing them part with my hit points.
And we're gonna see a familiar spell now. Mage here. Let's see. He might have to take a page in a Marge's book.
Oh,
Oh, no,
shit.
wait. Instead, he will extend his hands and cast this.
Ooh.
Where is that?
Yeah, who is he hitting his own guys?
He is. He's casting a 60-foot cone directly toward.
What a fucking idiot.
What a madman.
I forget. Do we get advantage on con when we're raging?
No.
No.
Shit.
I mean, I guess if you have magic resistant allies.
He does realize he's like killing his own meat bags. And then
Mhm.
there's 4 other people like right here.
Yeah, we're gonna
with
just
range
destroy them.
Yeah, he's aware. He seems to be glancing back behind him every once in a while. So.
God, I cannot roll dick.
Ow.
Meanwhile, Aaron's just tanking everything.
Fang's taking everything. You dodged a few attacks.
Good job being the tanks, you barbarians. Your job.
He cast
You know what?
that.
You're right. I'm going to let them go by and attack you. See how you.
He cast that,
You
Tilts
might
his
not
head.
want to.
looks behind him, and then promptly runs back off to the right.
Bitch.
Hey, Kenji, look at my screen right now.
I can't. What do you mean?
Look at my character sheet.
Yeah, they all pass. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
you having fun? You having fun, buddy?
I started this fight with 102 health. The 0 and the 2 are gone.
I started this fight with 76.
So you're at 1?
Yep.
Me? Oh my
Right.
god.
I did not
Rectus
dodge
source.
any of that shit.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a cone of cold.
Oh my God.
Did you? So, to be fair, next attack you can use your orc ability to stay.
Yeah,
Half orc ability.
I could.
You'll hear some pretty loud clanking in the distance.
Oh fuck! More people are coming.
Where is our backup?
They're dealing with everything
You
else.
are the backup.
So
Maybe-
all
maybe
those
we should
barbarians
tactical
are
retreat.
dead, and the druids.
No, the barbarians are around, but they seem to be holding off more fighters that otherwise would have jumped into this.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to muddle the turn order too much, so I'll, instead of having them directly involved in the fight, have them involved in what would have originally been a much
Off-screen
larger
battle.
fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because originally I just planned to have like a 40-man mosh pit, and I was like, this is horrible to run.
Yeah, it would just take too long too.
Yeah. Also, it still wouldn't capture the scale of things, because this is like an entire forest at war. So, all right, Aaron.
And Aaron's gonna start hitting things, starting with the
Go
guy
for it.
directly in front of him. Or not. This is a 16 hit. Kendra, does a 16 hit?
It does not hit.
All right.
That hits. You hitting the one in the middle? Or
Yeah, the
on
one that's
bottom?
directly in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, I might as well flurry. What am I saving him for?
Yeah, pretty much. That's a good point.
18. Does that hit him?
That hits him.
He is now
Vulnerable to psychic.
yep, he needs to make a con save.
Okay, you trying to stun and strike?
Yep. Nope. Wait. 4 plus 4. Yeah, he just passed. And I'm gonna aim this last one at the other guy.
Okay, are you also going to try to stun him?
Yep.
Okay.
Nope. Fuck these guys.
Well, he's dead, actually. I
Oh,
just realized.
well, there's no. Which one is dead?
You stunned him. I mean, you stunned the guy on the bottom pretty good, obviously.
So I don't need to spend that key point.
No.
Yay! I killed
Yeah,
one.
you
I got one.
spend it, and you just see a little IOU float up from his corpse.
I grab him and go, no. You don't get to fall like that.
Ours.
You don't get to fall like that. I turn him to porcelain, then shatter him against the ground and look at his friend. Oh, you're next. No fancy armor. I'm shattering all these boys.
He lets out a loud, muffled grunt.
What was that? What? Days Volt?
Anything else?
No.
I keep forgetting. Is a potion on myself bonus?
He's bonus, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first I'm gonna drink one of Lawrence's potions.
Probably not a bad idea.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
Amazing.
What is happening tonight?
The gods conspire against me.
I recommend you getting close to me now.
Well, first I'm gonna move up here, and now when I'm flanking, I'm not calling Great Weapon Master. I'm just hitting this guy with advantage because I'm flanking.
Well, not advantage +2, but
Oh, it's +2. Right, you play
Yeah.
+2.
so you said not.
It's
That
25.
hits. That very much hits.
14.
Unfortunately, a 25 hit me.
Wow. Perfect.
And now
How
Fang
was the
will
guy in
spend
front of
the
me
other
not dead?
30 of his movement going away.
How is the guy
He's
in
very
front of me not
close to
dead?
dying.
I have 5 points now. That's my turn.
You
can
might
handle the
cry,
rest till
Aaron,
I'm
if you knew
healed.
how close this guy is. to 9.
Whose turn is it?
Magic Man.
Asher.
Oh, Magic Man, just shoot your stupid what's it called?
Magic?
I'm sorry, not Magic Man. Science Man, just shoot your stupid what's it called?
Science.
Keely.
It might be at AFK.
Yeah, sure.
Or you're
Yeah, sure.
muted.
Oh shit! I muted myself.
What an idiot! What an
You
idiot!
dumb played yourself.
Dumbass.
I do
Dumbass.
that a lot, honestly. But
I do too.
So we meet again, Frieza, cooler.
I
Yes, we meet
use my
again, dumbass.
I use my bonus action to move the turret down 5, 10,
Okay.
15 feet so that I'm not out of range of it. And then I'm still in haste, so I run up as close as I can so I can throw a dagger at that guy's face without disadvantage.
Go for it.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Oh,
Well-
fuck. He's dead.
Oh,
yeah.
No,
Oh.
it's mine. My kill. My kill.
You trying to catch it?
I like to think that the dagger, like it flies into his the little slits in his helmet, stabs in the face, and then my
Yeah.
knife hook just flies back into my hands.
Catch it.
Aaron,
My kill.
Aaron,
My kill.
Aaron, you would have to try to tank it, I guess. I don't know. Are
Was
you
it?
trying to? Are you trying to throw
Technically,
yourself in front of
if
the
he's
dagger to tank
using
it and catch it?
Missiles, he did catch it.
I don't care. It's just funny to pull a post. He's like, I'm stealing your kill. No.
So you see Aaron try to grab your dagger, but he's too late as it flies in and finishes off.
Nah, I don't try to grab it. I just thought it'd be funny.
Ah, okay. Well, it's not.
And
unless you try to grab
is
it. We
the
can
mage
tank it.
is the mage within range?
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone. I can't
like
see him.
he went invisible as soon as he left.
But how? He cast a spell.
Yes, he didn't go immediately
Can
invisible.
I try to
but-
search for him, like with a perception check?
Yeah, you can.
With my path of 22, do I see him?
Aaron,
Yeah.
you see movement. You don't see him exactly, but you see where possible he could be going.
I
it's the same
shoot a
place.
I shoot a firebolt anyway.
You know what? Roll me a D100.
All right, will do.
You roll a D100. Okay, so you shoot a firebolt and you hear "How!" as you nearly take this guy's head off.
Should I roll?
Jesus.
Should I roll damage?
It was a very near miss, but if you had
Ah.
rolled under a 10, you would have nailed him with it.
Let Fang
you
do
kinda
it.
catch
with
his cloak
the
on
way my
fire.
rolls are going tonight, I'll hit him every time.
Yeah.
He's right around there, guys.
you,
Just
see-
kill him.
you hear more clanking, and you see the trees beginning to buckle.
That's new. Are we in free movement right now? Because I'd like to move back.
Yeah,
to
you have a
to
moment to gather yourselves.
Cool. What the hell's Lawrence? I
God,
need some
I'm
heals.
going to die. I'm drinking another Lawrence
Guys.
potion.
We need to all get on the ridge up here and then just snipe them from above until they get in this narrow gap, and then push them off the edge again.
I like that. That's a good idea.
Let's get the fuck back, Guard Grill.
Okay, buddy. X could give it to you.
Exclamation. All right.
Fang is getting 50 HP right now.
Whoa, okay.
So Fang's the only one getting HP. I see how it is.
And nobody else told me they were injured.
I am injured. I was on the
Fang
front line
literally
too.
looked like he was about to keel over and die. You could have thrown an acorn, and I would have died.
How do you say bruh in Zeswin? Because I'm pretty sure Aaron just said it.
I open my bag and I start handing out healing potions, whoever needs them. Because for some reason I have 18 on me.
I got
What the
4
fuck?
normal ones on me. How much time?
I
How
don't
many of those
have
can I
any.
drink right now?
I mean, I'd
How
say
do I
you can
not have
you can
any?
get a couple down before they start making you sick. Thing. After that, it would be a con save to keep it down.
Here, there's a cure wounds on you.
Ooh.
Just draining all of this cleric spell slots, huh?
It's level 1.
It'd be all right.
All right, I'm back up to full. I'm back in this fight.
And about that time, there's another odd stomp, and it's loud enough to
All right, I'm ready to fight again.
kind of rattle you all. You see the trees buckle again. You see lightning strike bringing another battalion. You see another, third, a fourth, a fifth.
Oh,
And
good.
you realize that maybe things are a bit worse than people had anticipated.
Quick, the water and the lightning.
You see a couple dozen of these fellas in purple armor begin to come out toward the tree line.
A few
Right.
dozen? Oh,
Mhm.
fuck.
Lawrence, use the water and have the lightning woman shoot them.
Lightning woman.
Before that, I'll cast Spirit Guardian, which not supposed to be doing that.
God damn.
Fuck, wrong fucking spell. It's fucking Guardian of Faith, I mean.
All right, where are you putting it?
The fuck? Fuck.
You alright?
Wow. The healer is losing it.
I'll cast it. I'll leave it right here. And I'll
Alright.
hold on. And I'll hold control water.
Okay, so I'm gonna clear these real quick because technically you are want to deal with this in a way that will kind of necessitate having some sort of presence here because they're away. So let me just
Should have checked on their corpses before.
We
Oh,
can
to get
move
the
the
plate.
we can grave rob the bodies after the graveyard is made.
You might never know what useful things they might have on them.
these suits of god armor.
Hey, they might have stones of power or whatever.
So you see this march in formation.
Holy shit!
Oh, smalls.
We can take them.
Oh yeah, sure.
We need the double tap.
And you see in front of them, or they kind of part the way through the middle, and a large mechanical fella heads
dear.
out in front of them.
I don't know about you guys, but this seems like a good opportunity to use Fireball.
Technically,
General Grievous?
Jedi scum.
technically, they got into range of my guardian.
So which one of us is General Kenobi in that scenario?
Schiavona will make a fine addition to my collection.
Hello there.
Is that a shield guardian?
It is a shield guardian.
Oh fuck! I think I know what that is.
It's 142 hit points of regenerating 10 every round.
Damn it! It
Oh,
is what I thought it was.
Has the song finished it playing yet?
It has.
Like, all right, I roll a different song.
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
What? 135, so random.
That's just how many songs are on the list.
What item is this? I've never heard of this before.
It's a magical music box that I've created.
Yeah, he
Homebrew.
Very. And this is a song.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. Well,
So,
you
do
couldn't
I
ask
have
for
to
a
you
comment?
couldn't
song,
ask for a better
man.
fun. You look. You can only ask for one song that'd be better than this, and that would be
All right,
the Josuke one. So I'm fine with dying to this.
You all are empowered. You all receive inspiration.
Where are my porcelain statues?
They're dealing with
Porcelain
other
statues are long
Where are
gone.
my droids?
Where are
So-
my bodyguards?
This marches out, and you see. Hang on,
Immediately hitting that square, it has to make that save.
yeah, hang on. I'm figuring some stuff here.
And technically, I still have control water on hold.
Where are those droidicas?
So this right here,
I'm gonna
this marches
summon
out.
Mothra.
and okay, buddy. And then you hear a loud
Goddamn.
voice sound from around where the shield guardian is. It's loud enough that you all can hear it clearly, and it says, "Enemies of the crown, stand down, surrender yourselves, and you will be treated to a fair trial."
Oh, that's cute.
Bullshit.
Can I tell him that he's here on false pretenses? We were designed to be wiped out by the Elementus cult. We just stopped mages trying to summon dragons here to take us all out in the tree.
Those cultists have been eliminated. They have no presence any longer.
But how did I get this sphere? Literally just fought them today. Oh, an hour ago?
Show me.
Yeah, come over and look at it. I'll throw this. No, because I still want the spear. I'll walk about here and hold up the spear. I'm not moving any further. Fuck you.
I would approach, but your companion's spirit holds the way.
Technically,
Can I have it back then?
Or is it invisible?
No, spirit
No, it's
guardians are
large.
visible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't walk through it because it'll hit me too.
I think it says hostile. Yeah, any creature hostile to you.
Oh. Well, he's not hostile right now. He's talking.
Yeah, but he doesn't know if.
Okay, I know how we're gonna do this.
Blast him.
Boom. There we go. I'm gonna show him the spear. You can see the spear perfectly fine from there.
now you have to do a deck save.
Oh snap! Apparently, I'm hostile. Are you considering me a hostile creature?
You are quite hostile.
Am I hostile to you?
I don't know. Are you?
I'm just asking, man. Am I making this save or not?
Nah.
I really thought he was going to do it.
The shield guardian, strangely, seems to examine the spear. Says, "And pray tell, why would we consider this cult be a larger threat than yourselves? You were the ones who were instrumental in their downfall, after all. It's a shame that you've sought to carry on their mission."
Eh?
We're not carrying on their mission. We're destroying them.
So you think. But all of you are terrorists. No more, no less.
Says the guy who's burning down giant patches of trees.
Quiet, deserter.
And
You know little of this operation.
freaking.
We have no ill will towards your king. We just want what's best for everyone. And right now, the best thing is to kill all the cultists. You can
I just
either
wanna
help
be-
us or you
Good.
can die.
I just want to be able to cast fireballs in peace.
Do you know what your magic has done to this world? Even now, we begrudgingly accept the help of some of your kind, but just look behind you, and there's smoke rising from
Why
behind the
couldn't
tree.
beat this
Definitely,
beast bloody stream?
I know, right? And he says, "You
Is Bloody
specifically,
Stream on
young
there?
man. If it
I don't
weren't
think it
for
is.
we have no ill will ourselves, but if it weren't for the request of some within our employ, then we would have marched our way through already. However, some have asked that we try and reason with you first."
What do you want?
This tree holds something far more delicate than any of you understand. And only a powerful civilization, a unified one, have the degree of manpower and resources available to properly deal with it and control it until this crisis is averted.
You want
The-
to. Does
Go
this
ahead.
guy have a screw loose in his head?
The Winter Court, who you work with, are the ones who imprisoned and are
Some-
controlling
Yeah.
the
What did you
the
just say?
wolf in the first place.
It's a shield guardian, so it's an automatron, but you actually see what looks like visible confusion in its body language. Winter Court. What foolishness do you speak of?
You worked with them, no, to travel through the Fae to get here.
That was the
Of
summer
course
court.
not.
Was it the summer court?
We've never had dealings with the Fae.
Didn't they
Some-
chase us?
Someone better than me
The
insight that?
The deserters, as far as you can tell, may have used it, but you're still not sure exactly how these guys are plane shifting, so. I mean, it's kind of, he's not being entirely honest. Like, you're pretty sure that he's never had dealings with the Fae, but that we is nebulous.
Hmm. Some group of yours has. Maybe not your group, but someone has.
Yeah, someone on your side is making deals with the Winter Court because they want to unleash their ultimate power.
We could say the same for yours. That's the intelligence we've received. That you've had dealings with these fairies.
We've engaged
No
with
clue
them
what you're talking about.
on one occasion and we just left. We just sought passage. We're not bargaining with them. So, really, you're probably having more interaction, and you're probably getting misinformed as well. So, yeah, you look like fucking idiots right now, and really, we're getting played towards against each other because of the cultists.
You are a bold one.
Let me speak with your commander.
I'm just waiting him to be like, what's
You're
with all this
speaking
porcelain?
with the commander.
You are not alive and therefore do not make decisions.
Oh, that's just uncalled for.
That's messed up.
The machine is a vessel, an instrument of my voice.
I mean, you didn't even have the courage and to face us yourself?
So you use magic as well.
I'm
Yeah.
astonished.
You're trying to rid the world of it? That's illogical.
He seems uncomfortable answering anything about him coming out there to face you himself, but he does address the next point. If we must employ this last degree of magic to secure this tree, then we will do so. But beyond that, it is simply dangerous to continue casting. It feeds into something dark. Could tear the very
What is this,
seams
Dragon
of this
Age?
plane.
You pushing your Dragon Age
What the
Templar
frick
agenda
are you
mix, Kenji?
talking about?
Kenji, you pushing
Magic's
your
in the dirt, for crying out loud.
And have you not seen what is within the tree?
Yeah, and everything you fuckers done of making it worse.
If it weren't for us restricting fools on the street slinging spells, then by now that thing would be unchained.
Hey, fuck you. I'm a fool slinging spells on the streets. And I'll tell you what. I'm pretty sure magic's kind of involved in, like, I don't know, everything in this world? And to, ban, the essence of everything in this world is,
Am I the
I
only
don't know,
one?
kind of retarded.
You
Am I the only one put
you
off by
act
the fact
exactly
that he?
as he said.
Am I the only one put off by the fact that he came here under the pretense of wanting to talk to us, but doesn't show his face?
I mean, yeah, he's obviously a bitch.
Question from something that was probably talked about in the past. Did the druids tell us that when the phoenix or any of the elementals showing up, the seal getting worse?
I mean, as far as you can tell, the simple truth, what you know is that magic in general seems to erode this whatever that creature's bindings are.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any
so
sense.
what do you mean?
You're telling me the mystical chains that bind this creature are getting dissolved by its own magic aura?
What? No. So, as far as you can tell, these chains were placed on this thing. Presumably, they're winter court chains, from what you can tell. And something somewhere along the line is essentially intercepting magic from point A to point B and funneling it into trying to erode whatever icy material this thing is in. Normally, magic would
So someone's
heal the
freaking
world.
splintering
Someone
their
is
cable
essentially
and directing it that way.
yes, someone is essentially taking what would be the life essence of the world and they're turning it around.
So it doesn't matter what these fucks think. They're wrong no matter what.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, it doesn't matter if you destroy the tree, you will ultimately unleash the monster. And the real problem isn't here, it's at the source that's funneling the magic. The source is not here. We have to. I assume that the Winterfey have it set up somewhere.
These are bold claims.
But firstly, we need to attack the cultists south from here. I can show you their encampment. It's underground.
Wish us to divert our own forces for your ambition.
At least send a party with us that we can prove that we are speaking the truth.
You wish for me to send some of my men to accompany you to this?
Parlay.
Yes,
That's the word.
and a truce until we return.
What guarantee do I have that you won't harm the men under my command?
I mean, what does it matter? You didn't have the courage to come here yourself.
What guarantee do we
Oh,
have that
I
you won't
can't
just run
come
your
here
army up
myself,
to the
you
tree
fool.
while we're gone?
So that
Oh.
you seem to have been able to strike a nerve with that one, Aaron. As this commander finally kind of loses his patience and
Can we
lashes out by
fireball them now?
saying that he can't come out here.
Well, fireball.
You can't or you won't.
My legs don't work so well after the last skirmish.
You're crippled.
Is it the king? Or is the king? Oh, the king's not crippled.
No.
Never mind. For some reason, I thought he was all Theoden. Anyway,
He probably is. From descriptions, he's not doing so hot.
we can leave you a hostage. How does that sound?
He points to Asher.
Oh, what? What did I do?
I
Just
would
called
like
him a
to
cripple.
keep this one then.
Fair.
There.
What?
Now, Asher, I know this seems troublesome, but I suggest you just stay with these nice people until we return.
No. I'm
Oh,
not
damn it.
doing that.
I cast
I'll do it.
suggestion on him.
Now, is Aaron going to volunteer to do it?
God
Yep.
damn it. Am I gonna have to re-roll?
Yeah, Aaron will say.
What's the DC?
17.
I'm not good at those.
Walks right up to the shield guard and just like stands like face to face with it. It's probably a little
Come on,
way
pass,
shorter than it.
pass,
Just
pass.
smirking at it.
Pass. Fuck. Yes, I will. I will go with the nice people. Damn it, you fucking asshole.
Excellent. Just stay here, really quick. We'll be right back.
What? No, this is stupid. What did I ever do to you guys?
Yeah, it has to be a reasonable sound.
Yeah,
Actually,
it has to be
sound
so-
reasonable. That for
Yeah,
him
I
does
would
not
not
sound
do this.
reasonable. That's why Aaron went ahead and volunteered himself. Aaron doesn't fear death. He sure as hell doesn't fear them.
Yeah.
That was worth a try.
Well, he looks. I guess the shield guardian technically looks down at you, Aaron, and nods. The shield guardian looks at one of these strange, fiendish creatures, kind of lashing its tails and teeth and tentacles around, and it looks at the party as if questioning whether you would prefer that they come along. Or just the human element.
Sorry, what was that?
He's basically asking if you want these fiendish canine spell-eating creatures to come along, or just the human element. For your little...
Oh, I don't fucking
parlay.
care. I don't care. I mean, they're magic proof. Bring them. We're going up against mages and elementalists.
All right, so he'll... So these guys march up and offer to follow you.
Well, I guess we're going to the site on the map with the druid guide.
This is insane.
I just sit down and start meditating.
The shield guardian kind of He doesn't sit down, obviously, but he kind of lowers himself.
Stay strong, Aaron. You're taking one for the team, brother.
Wait a second. Are we cool now? Like, Asher
is,
does not know.
This is an interesting situation. I didn't plan for this one, but
I'm actually surprised this is working.
What? Like a truce? I'm sorry. I was adding JoJo fucking intros to the music list. Yep, that's on there. So what'd we do? I'm sorry.
Like a bloody storm, Coretta, like a bloody storm.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's probably the best way. I feel like we would have really gotten fucked here, just fighting an unreasonable amount of people that is probably never
Come
ending.
on, instant water
With no
flooding
real
them
solution.
with constant thunderbolts, they'd be dead in 3 hours.
I think we could have taken them.
Yeah, but what's the
It's the
ultimate like
people who don't
consequence
have-
in the grander scheme of stuff?
Asher doesn't think that far ahead.
Oh, well, I'm a schemer and a political spy, so I definitely think of that stuff.
all right. Here's the question: Is the party very conversational on the way there?
No,
With
dead
the
silent.
freaking purple knights? Hell no.
Yeah.
Just
I-
awkward silence.
I'd probably say like dumb shit, but other than that, no.
What do you say? What?
What else is new? Oh,
Hey. Hey, do you like this song? And I roll a what's the fucking dice now?
Performance.
A D
Purple
143.
rain.
hey, do you like this song? Do you believe in magic?
Oh my god, that'd be funny.
I think that's the anime part. Let me see.
Magic, magic, oh, magic.
Nope, it's not. It is. Let's see. Link address. Hey, buddies, do you like this song?
Oh no, it's purple.
I have no idea what they're saying.
You have a feeling that you're being judged silently through the helmet.
Do I hear Zespian?
One of the purple knights turns to Soren, or I guess the party in general, and says, "Does he always play this music?"
This is new to me. I've never heard this before.
I've never
And
heard
I'll
of
play-
it either.
I'll play you real music.
Is there any effects from this music at all?
Not that you can tell.
Yeah, other than it being like a completely different
Probably not a
language.
good idea anyway. But all right, what do you play, Soren?
I just play more of whatchamacallit, the Who,
Oh yeah,
but like the more chill song, not the really intense battle music.
every once in a while, the more perceptive you can catch out of the corner, one of the knights bopping his head along.
Shit slaps, yo.
Yeah, music brings everybody together, right? So
It's
All
all
right.
because of me. Just so we're clear. All right, well, fuck you guys.
I was gonna have the Pearl Knight pat you on the shoulder, Asher, but I don't think it'd go over well with your pass. So, you know, I don't think you're probably not prepared to be buddies with these guys, huh?
No, not quite yet.
They've been
No,
rude to
no.
us since the moment we met them.
No, I'm wondering when I should cast a fire
All right, so you reach the aforementioned location, and as the guide described, there's just a clearing. There doesn't seem to be an entrance into the underground anywhere.
All right, I look for an entrance.
Okay, I guess it'd be investigation.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Just rolling 24s today.
Yeah, so you look around the clearing, and you don't see a mechanism or anything, but you can see where the ground has definitely shifted up, down a bunch, and you kind of trace it, and you see clearly that there is a spiral path leading up, or at least there was, but it seems to be gone now. And from what the Lancer told you, it's generally moved with magic.
I don't understand what.
Basically, it looks like someone has used some sort of earth or stone shaping magic to create an entrance and then close it again.
Oh shit! It's right here. But you have to use certain magic to get inside. You have to move the earth. You understand? Didn't we bring a druid with us? Doesn't he have mold earth? Can he help us?
Yeah, there are
Oh, I have
druids
mold earth.
around.
You have. Why the fuck do you have mold earth?
Because it was
Well,
originally
mold earth
shaped
is a little
water.
cantrip version. That's a little cantrip version. It would definitely be something larger than mold earth. But you could try and locate a druid that could help you.
I mean, I can effectively move 1 cubic foot of dirt at a time to find out if there's something hidden here.
Yeah, you can investigate, but it seems like it's
Yeah,
pretty
but that's
much-
loose dirt. Mold Earth only moves loose dirt. If this is a wall, it won't.
Well, now what?
Fine, I'll look. Now I
Kenji.
do good.
How do you feel about the freaking Phoenix, which would undoubtedly come up and sit in my lap?
That seems curious, actually. Some of the people in his command react negatively, but the actual, I guess the person speaking to the Shield Guardian seems, if it weren't for the fact that it's awkward and you're meditating, it seems like he would question it, literally
You
question
can
it.
question it. You have
Okay,
questions.
yeah.
I'm
Hang on, I'll deal
feel
with
free
this
to
first
ask.
with the investigation.
Yep.
I mean
Yeah,
the actual
inspiration?
I mean the actual inspiration that you take on your sheet, the one that lasts forever, and you just use it once whenever you want to re-roll something. So no, that doesn't go away. It's not like bardic inspiration. It's the actual.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
You look around Fang and you dig through the earth slowly with your cantrip, and eventually you see something carved into the stones beneath.
Alright, I found something.
Well then. Ooh, well then.
Perhaps I don't. Well, let's hope we don't roll a 136.
Yeah, you find what looks like some sort of rune carved into the rock thing.
Asher, do you know to open doors that are locked like this?
A locked door. Let me check. What spells do I got? Scorching Ray, Shatter, Invisibility, Heat Metal, Arcane Lock. No. I mean,
Great.
unless you want me to, like, fireball it or something.
No, not everything requires fireballs.
I don't know. I think
That's what I've
everything
been trying to
requires
say.
fireball.
One of the purple knights says.
What do you say?
He said, that's what I've been trying to say when you said not everything requires fireballs. And then you hear a muffled voice come from the other one, and he asks, you try just hitting it?
Thunderwave?
If you lads want to go crack at it, I mean, try to
As
open
soon
it.
as you say that,
Bring it.
he brings his boot down on it. And it actually lights up for a moment, but doesn't seem to respond to much. It's just a physical kick.
Oh, should we magically kick it? Oh, you know what? I'll use the tip of my vibrating sword and try to do it.
Okay, you can send force through.
Yep.
Okay, when you do that, thing lights up and it stays that way. And then you see it begin to glow and the earth shifts. And all around you, way back, a ring in this clearing begins to rise up slowly while you guys are standing on the footing becomes shaky and uneven. And as it starts to grow into basically cliffs.
Melon.
And this opens up.
So you see,
Huh.
Wait, are you expecting them to actually talk?
We're people too, you know.
None of you have ever said anything ever.
You expect us to hold conversation in the middle of a fight?
I expect you to talk and not grunt like an animal.
Grunting like an animal is both our jobs, buddy. Didn't they pay you to do that back in the day?
I give him a curious look.
I don't know what job you had.
They say you were a war vet. I figured we both ended up on the same.
Look, I'm pretty sure being a war vet doesn't mean you have to grunt like an animal.
Do at some point.
I mean, he's not wrong.
It's not in the job description. That's like something you do because you want to.
I'll come to Taz.
Taz. Taz is just here. He's like, oh my god, I've been tracked.
Wait, one of the knights takes off his
No,
helmet and
no, I
he's
said-
like,
Cut to Taz. He's like,
yeah, the purple knight takes off his helmet. And he's Taz. He's like, I really got to get a better costume.
So, do you want to go and tell your master we found it, or do you want to go inside first?
Well, if you're lying, then this is a pretty elaborate setup, so probably not best to leave these people here, considering we just opened up their vault, whatever it might be.
All right.
So you saying you want to go in with us?
Oh, they're coming with us for sure.
Well, I don't
The
plan on leaving these
entire
cultists
army?
here.
No, the two with us.
I don't
Okay,
plan
cool.
on leaving these cultists here, and if you don't swing at me, I won't swing at you.
That's the best we're gonna get out of this, I think.
Alright, so if you go to head in, it leads down, and things suddenly get very hot as heat and orange glow fills the tunnels. As you get down there, you realize it's not actually a big cave system. In fact, it seems to be mostly just one room. It leads out to a narrow bridge that seems to have been hastily put together again by magic, partially by magic anyway. And on the other side of the bridge is just a small platform where you see a few cultists gathered around. some sort of large, maybe a bedding or a nest, and they seem to be frantically searching.
You see, they're trying to find dragon eggs to summon. They were going to kill us. All of us.
Yeah, just for shits and giggles, Fang will look around the room too.
All right. Go ahead and roll perception or investigation, depending on what you're trying to do.
Nope.
The fuck about
I'll help, but at disadvantage. Because I don't really know what's going on here. Asher doesn't really
The
know.
spy is obviously the one who does know what's going on here.
Yeah, so Soren, you notice something. Lawrence, you notice it as well, but not as much detail as Soren sees. There have been signs of struggle, especially on the walls, and it is a pretty large room, and it leads down into a chasm of what looks to be essentially some sort of lava or molten rock of some sort. Very large scratches run along the walls.
God damn it, Kenji.
Is this a dragon's lair?
It has the signs of
And
being
this is what we're
Dragon's Lair.
playing.
Wow. But yes, it has the signs of a dragon's lair. Not a very large dragon, from what you can tell, but a dragon.
So, freshly hatched, then. Relatively speaking.
Young dragon. Adolescent. I don't know.
I
Hatchling.
don't like this.
Well, let's try to take out these fucking cultists then.
Now that we know that a dragon was here, can I use a perception to see how recently it left?
It would probably be nature, but
That's good. I'm good at nature. Damn.
it doesn't look like it went outside. The scratches kind of lead down into this fiery chasm.
It went into the fiery chasm of death?
I'm go ahead and swap over so you guys get a better idea. You'll be at the top
Hello.
left.
Oh, we're fighting Deathwing.
I think this thing's not nearly as big as Deathwing, but thank you for the Warcraft reference.
Balrog's about to come.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, welcome to the deep woods, for real.
Pretty much. I mean, this song is like, yeah. It's pretty far down the rabbit hole.
Do we go
Unfortunately,
further in?
Yeah, and like I said, you literally only see a couple of guys gathered around here. It seems like it's just basically it should have been a pretty easy operation, apparently, but something went wrong for them.
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I say send in your dogs, your hounds, and we'll follow after.
Kind of other things, and one of the knights actually distances himself from it and kind of in a disgusted tone commands it to go forward. He says, life sure was a lot better before all this started. And it's off. They mentioned that they're planning to move up a bit, but for now they kind of want to watch these things work. So I'll charge in, and I guess once they get to about here,
Oh no.
we'll do some initiative.
I was about to say, when's the Skyrim happening? Cheese and crackers.
Yeah, I'm rolling shit.
Hold on, I'm
L
supposed to
Dog,
get
you want to get
advantage.
on
How's
this,
my...
Lawrence?
Oh, that's why. Never mind. I'm crazy.
Is Toki awake?
I have to click on the thing.
Oh, Toki's muted.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, this is basically just a rollover fight anyway. It's not really a proper resistance. 2 guys, so.
Until you drop the dragon on us.
So Ash, you're technically up first if you want to do anything, but currently the hounds are headed for him, so.
All right. I kind of stand back a little bit. I launch a firebolt and 3, 4, 5, 6, and a dagger at disadvantage.
Alright.
Here's the dagger. And
How are you
firebolt.
aiming at?
All at this guy right here.
Why are you hitting...
What?
Oh, that was Kenji's ping. Never mind. I'm sorry.
No, I'm trying to figure out. I think it was his, but I'm trying to figure out distance for how. I don't know how far you can throw a dagger.
60 feet
Without
is the max,
disadvantage.
but like with disadvantage. Like 60 feet, it's
No, it's
20 feet
20
without
feet.
disadvantage, 60 feet with disadvantage. It's not far.
You're not hitting either of them.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to make it, though.
You'd have to move
That's
it at
more than
least
that's
20
60
feet.
feet, right?
No, it's 85.
Oh,
I mean, you can move forward.
I'm hitting this guy right here. Or wait,
No,
are those our
those
ours?
are our allies.
Okay,
Well,
fine. I'm not
allies is a
hitting.
bit of a stretch, but
Okay. Well,
you could
okay.
walk
I'll
up
hit.
and throw a dagger and walk back, though.
I
If that's what you
could.
want to do.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
Probably
you could
just
that.
okay.
Yeah, you could hit them from here or where you're standing.
Yeah, right here. I'm assuming the dagger misses anyway, because 13.
Actually, no, they don't have their mage armor on, so their AC is 12.
All right, cool.
They weren't ready for a fight. There's like 2 guys who are just here watching the egg.
15 damage total.
Alright, you see him. He was already kind of alerted by the noise and the shifting at the entrance and the panicking, but he's definitely alerted now. Anything else?
No, that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay, so you see this one turn, and he's gonna sling a fireball.
Oh, fuck.
Fireball. Oh fuck.
Mhm.
All right. Bring it on, bitch. I got proficiency in dex saves.
Yeah, so he's gonna swing a fireball and just center it over here if he has the range. I have to find yeah, he definitely has the range. So
Oh,
he's gonna
yeah,
center it right
he
here.
has the range.
He's gonna try to take out these hounds, but he also wants to hit you while he's at it. So let me see what level he's casting it at.
Oh, God. Levels. So this guy's. Oh, fuck. What's the DC on that?
Actually, his DC is only 14. Believe it or not.
Well, let's see if I'm not lucky or not. Damn it! Fucking whore. Well, there goes those 6 temporary hit points.
Actually, hang on. I have to look at something first. That might be.
I doubt the DC is gonna be less than 11.
Oh, it's not, but these guys have. Ooh, actually, yeah, you would have advantage on that save. Might still fail, but.
I would?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because as soon as the magic comes out, I see the tentacles on these things back turn around and begin to absorb the fire.
Oh, it's the hounds that are helping you.
Yeah, they kind of take the fire for themselves.
All right. Nat 20.
Interesting. Okay, so yeah, you'll take half, so it'll be 18.
All right. 6
All right.
HP gun.
That's it for him. He can't really go anywhere because it's just a wall behind him. Or well, another drop technically. Sword.
Okay. It's the furthest I can get. And a bonus action hex this one.
All right.
Wait, let me make sure he's in range. I don't know how far that spell's range is. Yeah, 90 feet. We're good. And then I'm gonna throw two whatchamacallits at him. Eldritch Blast. Oh, Jesus.
Oof.
Oh, one hits. And you are aiming at
The guy I hexed.
this one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. All right. Yep.
That's it.
Well, he's going to. He sees what's about to happen, so he looks around for a way out. Doesn't see one. He places spirit guardians on himself and backs up. These fellows are going to rush in. Move around. Well, they have just enough to get around. They'll flank this guy. And Yeah, no mage armor that hits. Let's see. And you notice that whenever they they go to do this, they kind of spew the flames that they absorb from Fireball. And got me to Swift End. Fang, do anything? Or you just gonna hang back? Fang?
I
I
literally
see your mic
probably
lighting
do
up, but
nothing.
it's okay.
I'm just gonna dash up, I guess.
All right. Asher, you plan on doing anything?
Yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And same thing, dagger with disadvantage and firebolt.
All right.
Did you just hit Fang in the back with a knife?
Thankfully, the
Did-
knife flies past you, but it almost hits you in the back of the head, Fang. Firebolt hits home though. Ooh.
19.
Okay. Wow, you actually toast that guy.
I just kind of take my wand and kind of blow on the, like a gun, like a
Yeah,
smoking gun. I
gunslinger.
just like good.
Take him out. He's got his head up. Not jump off the cliff. Sounds kind of turn and skulk away from your path. And you're left in what was supposed to be some grand hideout, but instead seems to be just an empty chamber with this nest in the middle.
Oh, this is the nest?
I should say in the middle of this platform over here, actually. Sort of situated like,
Is there anything else around, or is it just the one egg?
from what you can tell, there's no egg there, but from what you can tell, there's some sort of pedestal next to the nest with some things written, some sort of tome.
Well, what does it say?
Can you? It's in Ignan, a primordial language.
Oh, okay. I don't read that, but doesn't someone we know do?
The necklace can read that.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'll ask Shalaya to read it.
Yeah, she translates and says that it's mostly plans, and most of it's how to safely transport dragon eggs and things. The rest are plans. It details several places like this where they have other dragon eggs, and it seems like they were planning on releasing them all at once in different locations around the forest.
Wait. So dragon eggs?
Multiple?
We can
Seems like-
we can all have our own dragons.
Forest?
Okay, well, I'm taking this one as my Charmander, so sorry.
I don't like what this is implying that we're missing right
Wait.
now.
Wait.
How
So-
does Puck feel about me wanting another dragon?
I get so much shit about the neutral phoenix, but you're taking a chromatic dragon egg.
We don't know what color it is.
There is no egg
Look.
currently in the nest, and Puck seems to be more interested with something bubbling up in that lava and fire.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what is it, Puck? What's in there?
Now, I'm not the smartest
Turns
individual,
and-
but how many of these
I
eggs
say it in
went with
Draconic.
clan?
I can talk to Puck the puck.
Yeah, let me see. I'm trying to remember if they have telepathy or not.
Well, either way, they speak Draconic.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he replies and says, I don't know. There's kind of looks like my big cousin.
I'm gonna quickly write down these plans before any shit happens.
All right, there's like a rough map of other
So
locations around the
your
forest.
cousin, I say in Draconic, your cousin might be in the lava.
No, like a big cousin. You know,
Oh, the
he's
dragons.
red though.
Hmm.
Do you share
I
this
think
with
he's
the class?
hiding.
Of course, I'm saying this out loud.
You're saying it said big red thing in the lava?
I don't know. Whoever these dragons are might be my little fairy dragon's cousin. So
You're taking that too fucking literal. We really need to go. Now, do you believe us, Purple Knights? We need to get the fuck out of here before this dragon comes up.
Should we seal it back?
Yes, we need to seal it.
Fine by me. Guess you were right after all. And they call for the hounds and go to follow you out.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so go to head out. You hear things bubbling up, and it begins to rumble behind you. Get outside, and you hear more commotion coming from within the cave. The rune pattern is still around the entrance.
I will seal it.
As you do, the ground shifts, and it eventually closes flush again with the ground.
So how long is that actually going to hold that?
No, I don't know. I don't know how to seal dragons. That's not my magic that I know.
yeah, that's beyond me.
Soren? You said
Yeah.
there were multiple places like this in the forest, yes?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I can kind of figure it out on the map now.
How many of those dragons do you think actually went out?
How many sites are there on the map?
There are. There are 3 others.
Ooh. So 4 in total. This one fucked up somehow. We have 3 potential dragons on the loose.
We need to get back to the main army force, split up, and take care of these nests.
The Purple Knight says, yeah, we didn't exactly come here to fight dragons, so might be best to let somebody know.
Great. We should double time back, like full sprint.
Well, these guys
I don't
struggle in their ridiculous armor. But...
Yeah.
All right, y'all heading back then?
Yep.
There's a lot of fighting along the way. There are a few times you get spotted, and you have to kind of explain the situation quickly because you're about to get fired on. But you notice a lot of destruction. There's smoke is rising in different places in the forest more. You see more corpses and signs of struggle, and the air is getting darker in general. The rain has mostly stopped now. It's just drizzling, but it's pretty dark. Or it's getting dark anyway, and you have a feeling from what you can see, all the smoke in the air, that the other side of the forest has got a lot worse than your side, presumably because you've been here to be able to protect the main parts. But you return.
We're back!
Aaron,
So,
everything
dragons.
all right?
Yeah, so Aaron, he just asked, in the meantime, he was asking questions about your Phoenix, where you got it, how it acts the way it does, how it trusts you.
Yeah. The truth, we got it after we killed the original Phoenix that attacked the town. Waterdeep?
Yes. He says, frankly, I doubt you'd want to answer, but I'm curious as to whether you ever found the source of the Phoenix. Someone
Not
must
yet.
have summoned it.
Not yet.
Yeah, so you guys come back to this little tea party as they're having a discussion about the Phoenix.
I mean, I have the Purple Knights explain everything.
Yep.
We need we need to fucking move.
And if what you say about this tree is true, what would happen to it upon its complete destruction?
Causing the thing to break out faster.
Yeah, it means literally the end of the world, probably, because this creature is beyond anyone's strength and is chaos, pure energy.
Yeah, the universe will basically be out of whack, yo.
I'm sorry, is this a Tarask?
I hope to God it's not. You hear that, Kenji?
It's Tarask. God damn it, we're gonna die.
What's the dragon equivalent of a Tarask?
You will learn
Tarask
shortly.
with wings.
Tiamat?
That's an interesting idea.
God damn it, Kenji.
I wonder what it could be. Yes, the knights rejoin their ranks, and the shield guardian looks at you, Aaron, and says, "You have been reasonable thus far. Perhaps the fervor of battle caused me to misjudge you, but we yet remain on opposite sides. We should deal with this emergent situation and settle this dispute later, though, frankly, it might still come to blows."
Call off your attack for now. We need to take care of these dragons and cultists.
Notify your commanders. There's been enough death.
All right, so I guess we report back to who? Tyen?
Yeah, that's pretty much the closest thing to unified commander.
What about the hot lady elf?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's sort of second in command, I guess. She's sort of acting as Tyen's lieutenant at this point. Okay, so if there's nothing else, the shield guardian sort of something like I guess a slight bow or nod to you, Aaron, and turns and leads his people a short ways away to prepare for this, and you all aren't harassed anymore by them. At least they'll maintain sort of presence in the area.
Shit. All right, I guess next time we gotta kill all the dragons and all the cultists, and then this entire army.
Yeah, so I didn't expect that. A truce to deal with another threat. Interesting. We'll see how that turns out. I actually didn't plan for that, so
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.